do the D&D thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, didn't we just do the show? And he's like, no, we did it like 3 months ago. I'm like, are you sure?
I was just at your place last week.
I mean, it's a far cry from every Friday.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Oh, that pop-ups. Oh, wait, it was already here? What is going on?
Right in front of the camera.
Oh, I know.
You retard.
It's just the...
They're not filming.
Right.
We're not even streaming it, right? Where are we?
We're streaming now, I believe. I'm just trying to figure out this fucking multi-monitor stuff, and then I'll work on the next problem, which is probably the audio or the color.
One thing at a time.
Oh my god. There's too many windows. Too many. Too many.
When people yell at me at work for having too many tabs on my browser.
Oh, I have a ton of tabs. Like on this browser, I have a ton of tabs. I always have tabs.
I have about 80. That's my.
That's a lot.
That's
I don't
my
think I've ever
baseline.
had 80.
So I don't have 80 because I have multiple windows and each one has its own grouping
Purpose?
of tabs.
Yeah. So I should do that. Well, I do that with bookmarks. But...
Why do you really need 80? You just don't close them?
Well, I don't want to forget some things. I don't want to have to go back. I don't want to bookmark them because it's like, oh, what was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at adding an insert to the app, and I want to go like see what the commands are for doing insert. I don't want to bookmark it because I'll never go back to my bookmarks to look.
That's the problem I have is I don't bookmark things because I don't think about bookmarks enough. I don't use them in my standard day that I would even remember to look at the bookmark.
I put my main stuff there, my Bitbucket and Confluence. If I find like I have a JSON formatter or Swagger editor, I put those on there. But like the little searches I do that I find useful things on, I have probably half a dozen of those are Stack Overflow articles, and then some is I don't even remember what they all are. One was like how to do a value stream map because I was doing something with Wyman. I was trying to like show him what a value stream map was so he could use it, which he never used. But he said, "Oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna totally do this."
Next time.
We call him Mr. 95% because if he says he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll probably go do that. I'm about 95% sure I'm gonna do that," it's not gonna happen.
Does he code? Is he a coder?
He does Python, I think, but he's more of a tester.
Okay.
So I think he worked on the main like automation framework, but then I think like another guy. I don't know if you met Satish at one of Dan's party. I think he came.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Dude, I have to figure out what the fuck. Why is it so? So I got an external monitor and apparently it's using the wrong settings because that's like, this is not easy. Everything, the resolution is whacked and it looks overly
Washed out.
detailed.
Oh, high res. Because it's high res, yeah. Like I had this problem when I put my new monitor in my house. I got like a 34-inch that I use, and it's like everything was small and really clear, but I couldn't see it because it was small.
Yeah.
So I got a bigger monitor now. I just gotta get closer to it.
There you go.
So I do that, but
That's when I share my screen at work.
Slightly.
Everyone's like, I can't see that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Zoom in.
how about 1280 by 720? So this is a 720p.
You try turning it off and on again. Is that an intentional IT crowd quote?
Yeah.
Why is
Have you
this?
guys seen that? The IT crowd?
No.
Welcome to live chat. To guard your privacy and abide by our community guide. Does it say that for everybody? Let's learn more bullshit. What's going on? Alright, so that looks like I can see stuff.
What the heck is Steven talking about?
Is the screen in the right
I
place?
feel I can tell you all my deepest secrets without judgment.
You know, that's what people do.
I like cocktails. Phew, that was harder than I thought. But such a weight lifted.
So what's on the table for tonight? It's going to be all tiki drinks.
Of course it is.
Because why wouldn't it be? Oh, because it's a lot of work? No, that's not a problem. Look at this tiki drink right here.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, most of these are not bad. I can't guarantee that in every case. But I bypassed the rum barrels and the 17,000
Excellent.
because not because I cared about your feelings or your work. It's because we've either
We've
done them.
Yeah.
And I would have enjoyed some of those 3 dots and a dash. Another one like there's.
Right. I don't mind like 1 or 2, like a whole night of like
We've
intensive tiki. We've done before. and
We've,
that's a
we've
lot.
done multiple to befores. Oh look.
Do you want me?
Oh, you love it, Ian.
Do you want me to do
know
all
it.
these?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I just.
I mean, I can flip the thing. I can keep going. I don't mind, but I don't know if you have another use for these limes that you don't want.
I have another bag of them now. So if you cut, I keep a couple because I think we need a garnish or something, which is why I kept a couple of these too. The main reason I was going to do that first was only because I want to set this camera up, and I wasn't sure if it's pretty good. If can you see the screen?
Diana knew what show you were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I love that show.
The internet. Yeah, because they had the internet. It was in a box and with a blinky red light. And they gave it to the manager so she could present it to the rest of the company. And then they were all like, ooh, ah. And they didn't get the joke.
I love the internet in a box.
But Moss and, Jesus, what's the other guy's name? What's Chris O'Dowd's name in that show? Moss and,
I need something with a logo.
I'm waiting for Diana to say it because it's like a delay.
You're going to have to wait at least 15 seconds. I
Yeah.
think that's how far behind they are.
That looks pretty good.
Did you watch Beef?
I saw the first season. I started watching the second season
There's a
recently.
second season?
Yes. Oh, no. Beef?
No, but I can
Beef.
see the screen.
Oh, I'm thinking,
With Ali Wong and
no.
Glenn from Walking Dead.
no. I'm thinking the one with the guy from Shameless, the restaurant. That's not Beef. They have the restaurant called The Beef.
Oh, I don't think I've heard
Do you
of
need
it.
more water stuff?
Roy, thank you. I knew she was
Do
going
I
to help
need
me
to?
out.
Well, is there enough in there?
I mean, do you want to put some more water in here?
We can decompress it and
What the hell's the
Do it
show?
again.
Here, let me just.
They had a restaurant in Chicago named The Beef. That's why I was thinking about it. But it's a show about the bear. That's it.
Oh, I've heard of that. I haven't seen it, but I heard of
Yeah, it's good.
it. Yeah. On the radio when I drive in on Thursdays.
gas out.
They were talking
You
about
seen
it. I'm like,
Shameless?
oh.
Shameless.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid Lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the main character in
Oh, is he
the
really?
bear. Yeah.
Have you watched Shameless?
I started to like a long time ago, and then like I stopped
I
for some
like
reason.
Shameless.
I think like I didn't have a subscription or something that I needed. What's it
What
on?
is the bear on?
Hulu.
It's Hulu. Yeah, I might check that out next.
Yeah, it's
It
good.
sounded good.
Yeah, Noel Fielding. Diana, did you ever see like the big fat quiz shows with like Noel Fielding and like Russell Brand or Noel Fielding and Richard Ayoade? They're hilarious. I think they did a Travel Man together, Noel Fielding and Richard Ayoade. You don't know these people, do you?
No.
Okay.
I might if I saw them, but I know nobody by their names. Unless, or sometimes I know by their character name, like Glenn from The Walking Dead, which I think now is Stephen Yu, or I think that's his name. His real name.
I've read all the comics, but I haven't. I can't remember most of the characters. And the show had different characters than the comics.
Yeah, they did. I read a good portion. I read a good portion of your comics.
Yeah, yeah. I think I was lending.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really good comics.
They were good comics.
Did you read them all? Did you read up to the end?
No.
Is the show still going? Or is the show done?
I haven't watched the show either. The kids watched it. It is still going, yeah.
I stopped watching right around Negan's time.
Yeah. I
Does it-
watched it after Negan for a little while, but then
I
I
find
just
that
got disinterested.
there's like a little thing that pulls this rubber gasket thing out of here. Wish I knew how I did that.
So I'm gonna keep these two. These look like good.
Good. These are good grape. Or what do you call those things?
Grapes.
Limes.
Grape size limes.
These limes. It's like from Never Ending Story.
The balls.
Yeah. With the big dude.
She wanted to
With,
get all the t-shirts
the
that Roy
stones.
wears on the IT
Oh, the stone.
crowd.
What's that?
Diana wanted to get all the t-shirts that Roy wears on the IT crowd. Are they like t-shirts with sayings on them, or?
More than likely.
Yeah, it's like Kiki t-shirts.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, stuff that we wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's an amazing. It was like a British comedy. You guys, oh, I can't believe you haven't seen that. It's so good.
I know. I feel bad that I've never watched it. I'm very.
Yeah, Tigger.
I don't feel bad about
because,
anything.
You know
You like British humor?
Well, it comes up in a lot of.
Well,
It comes up in a lot of internet conversation.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I should probably watch it just to get like.
You just got to
maybe
get
a
into the
reference
internet
every now and then.
culture. You need to get all those touch points.
Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows? The vampire show? No.
The movie, yes.
Oh, okay. With
But not this
Jermaine
series.
Clement. Yeah. The series has one of the guys from the IT crowd in it, so not too bad. They actually did a couple other shows that were pretty funny.
Yeah.
This is probably not the right thing to
Hey
focus.
man.
Hey, man.
The quality of the lighter.
Yep. Sucks.
Yeah, because I used it to tap. I used it to tap, and like the lighter just popped, and like the butane went. You know, my hand's cold now. Because the
That's
but
fucking
and like
awesome.
it didn't like make me pee myself, but like I was a little surprised that it. You know, I was like, what the fuck?
It's
You know,
just
I
Jennifer
honestly
bought,
I
like,
thought
all
that,
those lighters
the
for, like,
glass
$1.
broke, but it was the lighter. Anyway, what I would like to say is don't hit the lighter against anything.
Did you?
Matt
I
Berry.
have
it
more
might
of those
blow up.
lighters.
Like blow up.
He's so dramatic.
Yeah, no.
No, not you, Matt Berry.
Okay.
I'm having a conversation on the chat.
Okay.
Sorry. the,
But
the,
you
char-
are-
No.
the guy Matt Berry, he always speaks like he's a thespian.
I see.
It's very dramatic.
They like chicks, right?
Thespians? Sometimes. Sometimes they play chicks.
Oh.
Did you watch Only Murders in the Building?
No, is that good?
Yeah, I like that.
That's on Hulu too, right?
Yeah, that's on Hulu.
That's
Hulu, too.
Martin Short and
Steve Martin.
Steve. Yeah, Steve Martin.
Steve Martin and Martin Short. Dude, you have like a herbal culinary like. You need some more
You
bitters.
sat everywhere right now. You don't just
Listen.
don't know where to sit, do you?
Eventually he'll find his
Oh.
spot.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure it out. Okay. I appreciate.
Don't judge his
I appreciate-
journey.
I appreciate
Yeah,
you
you're fine.
recognizing that I was obviously I couldn't get comfortable.
There's also a couch you can flatten right out
Oh,
on.
he
I
tried
know,
the
but
couch.
then I felt like I was
Too far
encroaching
away.
Jen's space. And
Because the
like,
couch
It's a
is just so
pretty big
small.
couch.
Yeah, but like I felt like I had to sit too close to you. And, like I didn't want you to feel weird for too long.
What?
Too long.
No,
You're just like-
just a little bit.
Hitting the
And then,
BBC
like,
up here.
I just want to make sure.
That thing just got a lot. It got bigger when you did that. Did you see that?
I was making sure it wasn't in
You
the
can sit
in the
back on
frame,
couch if you
because
like.
nothing annoys me more than having to mask the shit off.
Oh yeah.
So you want to move that press out of the way?
Yeah. No, let me clean it up. I think I'm done. I think I'm done here.
Then we can begin
Did you
figuring out
focus
what
Holy
we're
the
gonna do.
camera?
What? I hope so. Does it not look focused?
No.
What's wrong?
This camera.
Oh, holy shit! There's a lot in there. You gotta roll that
that.
shit around.
This camera that's for
You
the
can
pictures
round
with
robin.
the drinks.
What?
That's
For
good.
the
Oh,
pictures
that
of the
I
drinks.
think it's good, but I don't really know until I get the drink. I focus that in. I needed something. Now I gotta remember what it was. I go back over there and think about what I was doing. And it has
Is that where you were when you thought about what you needed?
And that. Fuck. No, I just have to walk all the way back for that to happen. Oh! First thing I wanted to look at we were gonna review that Foursquare.
What? You do the Foursquare? What? He speaks in riddles sometimes.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. That's the dungeon master in him. Don't want to give away the plot.
There you go.
Hey, if you need a Moxie, Doug's got you covered.
Ooh, Moxie.
See, it's good.
Yeah, Moxie
Ian
rocks.
likes it.
He's from Maine.
Yeah, and what other great qualities are there about Ian?
What's that?
He's
Oh, about
friendly,
me?
he's from Maine, he likes moxie. The man is a dream.
I've got good taste in people.
He likes good people. Hey, is that a compliment to me?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Wow, you guys are quite a couple.
Wow.
You know, it didn't take long.
Hug it out.
We already knew this though.
Get it out. Alright, I don't know when we're going to need pineapple, but I should have all the things we need. They just might not all be right where we need them to be.
It's okay.
Till we get there.
Step
What are you,
one is getting the
fashionable?
stuff. Step
Probably
two
do
is
this.
using the stuff.
Yes. When we
Step
make-
one, steal underpants.
Step 2, profit.
Step three,
No,
profit.
there's-
Oh, wait, there's another step? I missed a
There's
step?
step two
There has to be a step 2, then 3 is,
profit. Yeah.
and then 4 is profit.
Wait.
Oh, four is profit.
Well, yeah, because 3 is the question marks.
Oh, I thought two was the question marks.
Oh, what
I
the
thought
fuck?
2 was like step 1. There was a step 2, and then it was always the missing great step.
Oh,
which
okay.
was whatever 3 was.
So, okay.
I
I always
could
thought
have
two was
used
the
one.
great step, but either way works.
Could we get like a fact checker? Does
Just-
the show have a fact checker?
If we just shout it out, somebody's gonna look it up for us
There
and
you
tell
go.
us in the chat.
Okay.
I don't think we even have to ask.
Fact check. Calling for fact check.
Verify the profit mean.
I was watching Valuetainment on YouTube, and the guy that comes on and he's like, "So, what's your reaction to being like the biggest meme on the internet?" And I was like, "Why is this guy the biggest meme on the internet?"
Who's that?
It's the dude that sits in the table at the
The old guy
campus.
with like the painful.
Well, he's sitting at a table. There's a white box in front of him, and it says something blah blah blah. Changed my mind.
Oh yeah, Steven Crowder.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, you know the names of the most random shit.
Well, he's got a YouTube show. And
I know,
I've
but,
watched
like-
a couple of his videos. Yeah, I know. Who
But
he
the
is.
meme's been everywhere, and I've never looked at the
Yeah.
meme and went, oh, that's Steven Crowder. I wouldn't have known that at all. I wouldn't even know who he was. But then all of a sudden, like when I was watching it and they showed the meme, I'm like, oh shit, that's that guy. But it doesn't look like that anymore because he's different looking because
Yeah.
of age and.
Yeah, and medical issues. I think he had some.
Doug was right. Step 1, step 2, 3 is question
Okay.
marks, 4 is profit.
Yay.
I
Wait,
bow
what's the
down to a
question
knowledge
marks?
greater than my own.
Why question marks?
Every now and then.
What's that? There's a movie quote. I bow to a skill greater than my own.
I don't know. There's a movie quote for everything though.
Yeah, no, but I can picture the guy.
That's right in the center. This is me. That's you.
Yeah,
You're right
it
here.
was.
Oh, you need to
Might
move
still
that
be.
over there. Okay, say that. Look, it won't be in the way. But yeah, don't watch out. You almost lost a finger
Yeah.
or two.
Wow.
Scared than a garage door.
I don't know about that. There, now you can see. Mumbo, you might need these. I'll just stick them here.
Now this is gonna be right.
Yeah, you're supposed to have like a cutting board or something. What do you normally have there? Oh, the
wood
bear the guy walks into a. I don't know where that went.
What?
Let's start heckling. you.
Sweeney Todd.
What?
Have you seen Sweeney Todd?
Yes.
Yes?
Wait. Yes.
When they have the shaving contest.
Yeah. The
Sacha Baron Cohen. I bow to a skill far greater than my own.
I see.
That-
Does that
Okay.
work?
Yeah. Good.
I knew it was there somewhere.
Wow, that's deep. I feel like I saw that once in the theaters when it came out.
I got the DVD. I've seen it a few times.
I see.
Everything I have, I've watched multiple times. I think.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
That's like anything that I own. Like I've watched multiple times.
Yeah.
If I go through the trouble of like,
Turn it on.
you know, people get like DVDs and just I guess never watch them.
Just
Does
for
that
what?
happen?
That seems crazy. All my DVDs are in the basement now because everything streams, but they're there. If I want to watch Blazing Saddles, I can watch Blazing Saddles. I don't have to find what
Like,
backdoor channel it's on.
Right.
Backdoor channel.
Yeah, you know,
Blazing
kind
Saddles.
of like butt stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry, different backdoor.
Yeah.
My bad.
you're bad.
Aerosmith.
What? All right, you ready?
You never ever see her leave by the back door. I
Okay.
can keep going.
Wow, that's
You're welcome.
that's a deep cut that went sideways. All right.
Start.
You're gonna make people
Sure,
happy
sure,
when you
sure.
actually like step behind here. But maybe not for this one.
Will you have to
This one
edit
makes
it?
sense. Maybe for the.
No, okay.
We'll
good.
bring 'em up.
Oh yeah, because this is.
All right.
fits in.
This would be a problem.
No, it's
All right.
now.
Okay.
He does
Ready?
everything.
Hell of a pour.
Why is it not enough?
No, it's just
This is yeah.
dramatic.
Okay. Welcome to.
Oh, we weren't going?
No, I hadn't.
You
I
poured
hadn't-
before we went.
Yeah, because I was doing it in the wrong order.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm glad you poured a little bit because now you can top it off
All right. Ready?
on camera.
Set on camera. Go. Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Today we're going to review Foursquare Sovereignty. This is
That's what you were talking about.
there's a $50 pour right there. Sovereignty. is a single blended. Yeah, it's exceptionally
It smells
cask
very
collected.
nice.
It should be very nice. This is
62%.
released in 2021. It's a fine Barbados rum, 19 years old. So what that cost us?
14.
120 bucks.
14 years old.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, 14.
It's
For
still
a rum.
matured.
$120 for our
Yeah,
rum.
the $120 bottle.
14 years old is old for a rum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be like a
especially on islands.
50-year-old rum right there. So I haven't had it in a while. This is what I use instead of whiskey
You've
for
had for sipping?
yeah.
It smells delicious.
Yeah, like for bitter Manhattan. There, not Manhattan. Yeah,
Old
Man-
fashioned.
old fashioned. No, the
Daiquiri?
Manhattan. The Manhattan with the bitters and not the vermouth. The one you use like not bitters, but like like a aperitif, like
Your words are failing me.
like this,
They are.
An
like
Amaro.
an Amaro Manhattan.
Okay.
Boom, got it. Yeah, I got there. Just had to go around and
Good job. Good job.
It has right there, Amaro. So Amaro Manhattan, where I pick one of these.
You make a rum Manhattan with an Amaro?
Yes,
Is it
instead
still
of
a
a vermouth.
Manhattan?
I don't.
Because you're
yes.
not using any of the original Manhattan
No.
ingredients.
but-
Okay, I see.
You're using rum instead of rye. You're
Listen.
using Amaro instead of vermouth.
Listen.
You put a cherry in it at least?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there
But
you go. There's the tie.
The reason I don't give it a
It really
brand,
ties the drink together.
the reason I don't give it a new name is because I make it upstairs when I want one. I just okay. I just created a drink here. Somebody want to? Hey, write this shit down. No one cares. It's just all the stuff I like. Swap out ingredients as I go. So it's a Manhattan, but I don't like vermouth as much as like a Amaro. So I put the Amaro in the Manhattan. Then it's summertime, and I'm like, I don't want to have whiskey, and I need rum now. So
This
I
is
move
how
back.
new drinks are created
Right.
Yeah.
and named.
Nobody's gonna care about it with that attitude.
Fuck. Well, try it.
So call it like the Staten Island or something. Call it like.
It's called the Staten Island now.
Okay, there you
It's
go.
called the Staten Island Ferry. It gets you there.
It's taken.
We'll take the ferry out.
Yeah. So. Right? Black Manhattan. Okay, so
That's
Steven
a good
knows.
little burn. It's like
It's like a.
it's so caramelly and
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can't say Black Manhattan anymore, Steven. It's woke people. Cancer.
is that what it's called? Black Manhattan?
Yes. It is if you use the Black Manhattan is typically with Averna because it's that color.
Dark,
Yeah.
coffee flavored.
The dark Manhattan.
That is like it's
Right?
burny, but it's so good, man.
Well, it's overproof, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's
By
at
a little
124.
120. That's
Stronger than Knob Creek.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's delicious. I can see where it's a little more expensive. $120 is a pretty penny.
That's a pretty penny for
Buttery.
a rum, too.
Yeah.
Rums are usually
What's
pretty
Penny
cheap.
Blue go for?
80.
90.
90?
80 or 90,
Okay,
yeah.
so this is even up there.
Yeah.
That's what goes here. No.
We
Yes.
I saw it at
Oh,
Total
sorry.
Wine, and I'm like, all right, I'm intrigued.
Oh, not nearly as dark.
No. The fucking
How many
writing, man.
años?
All the añoses are on here. 43%. So not too much.
I don't think he knows what años means.
Okay, so all the años, semicolon, recall what we were talking about, 43%. Now we can go back to the años.
Okay, años is years.
Yes. All of the años.
Oh,
Every year is in there. It's funny when you directly
There you
translate.
go. Noir.
Noir?
You can't say that word. It's Manhattan.
Noir Manhattan.
Noir.
Well, you have to do
better
it
name.
backwards. You have to do Manhattan Noir, right?
Yeah.
That would roll off
Oh,
the tongue like film noir.
Manhattan Noir. That's what it's called.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a good drink, the Manhattan Noir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like this with a little bit of a extra
Noir.
bitter to it.
yeah, with some more noir in it.
Yeah. It's warm, definitely hot. It's got like that buttery aged like whiskey, but without like
This
you
is
know.
a fall rum.
I don't know. I like it's so for me it's rum. I don't.
I know, but it's a fall rum because it's dark and it's heavy and it's spicy and
Yeah, but now what you've
It's-
done
it's
is you brought me
warming.
back to the thing that
now
I
you
did.
ruined his summer drink.
you know what? They have like seasons in the islands. They just don't change like they change here.
So okay, fine. Like this would be a good summer rum
Yeah.
because it's
Let's
sweet
Fall somewhere.
and it's.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Actually, he's actually right. It's not. Is it?
It's not fall somewhere. It's not like drink 30. Like-
Well, it'll be fall somewhere 50% of the time.
Listen, I'm sorry. based on like how we know this whole thing works, it's fall somewhere.
There's a dimension someplace that it's fall, where time is in a different space.
You're constrained to thinking about this planet, man.
Right.
And
I'm
like, there's more to the universe than your
Yeah.
little perspective.
I'm like the
Man.
Q. Like I'm wherever I need to be in whatever season it happens to be. But it's definitely okay. I'll concede the point that it
It's fall somewhere.
feels fall-y because of its potency and its warmth, and it wants to wrap you in a little hug.
And oakiness. Yeah. Like,
And
I think
oak.
of whiskey and like dark whiskeys
But
and sipping whiskeys as fall winter drinks. And I think dark rum sometimes falls in that category.
But it's got like it's like a bourbon without as much white oak flavor.
Yeah.
And it's like so it's kind of like a rye without this musky spiciness. Like it's like falls in the middle where if I were to drink that and somebody says I made this whiskey, I probably wouldn't be like, are you sure? Like I'd just roll with it.
I would question if somebody said that was whiskey. Because
Really?
as soon as I
'Cause it's
smelled it, I'm
sweet?
like, ooh, that's a good rum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be whiskey looking at the bottle, but like,
Yeah, it does look like a whiskey.
yeah.
So
They're even selling it like a fall.
Four Squares of a pretty big Barbados company. You don't. It's not just Sovereignty. You can get
Other
normal ones that
You
would be.
get different levels, yeah.
But like when you see that in the store and you're like, I don't know. I guess like
When
you
you're
know.
like, I'm intrigued. I want to know.
When-
what
whenever we go to
$120
Total
You're gonna
Wine.
splurge a little bit.
Yeah.
When we go to Total Wine, I know I'm not leaving without spending $400.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be $400 in a lot of bottles or $400 in a few bottles.
Right.
It tends to be a few bottles because we can get a lot of bottles up here in New Hampshire.
And you can stretch those few bottles out. You just don't take them over to people's houses.
Right, and I have a lot of bottles to begin with, so might as well just get the fuse.
Yeah.
This is on my upstairs bar. That's why I had to go out and get it.
We
It
don't
all
leave it
makes
down
sense.
here where Craig.
Like Craig will get it, and Craig, like, he just drinks random shit. Like I just found this in my thing. Like who put that in there? Like
Craig.
Craig. So like I like to leave my shit out. But there you go. I try Foursquare Sovereignty if you really like rum and you like the heavier, bolder flavors, and that's just how you roll whiskeys.
Yeah,
But
if you're a whiskey guy who's like,
Yeah.
I don't know about rums,
This is
this
how
is
you
the
know.
rum for you. Yeah.
God, it even smells like a caramel toffee.
Right? That was the first thing that hit my face.
Yeah, that's too good. If I drink that tiki tonight, it's gonna be rough. Tiki is gonna be rough.
Tiki night.
So there you go. Go try yourself some Barbados rum that's higher than lower shelf. We're teaching you how to drink.
If I knew it was tiki night, I would have dressed differently.
Why? Oh, you have.
He has tiki clothing.
Dude, I make all this shit up on the fly.
I know.
Like, Doug's like, oh,
I could have
what time
asked.
you
I mean,
doing?
this was put together before I got here. I could have asked. What are we doing tonight?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it's on me. It's on me.
I totally blame you for this entire thing.
I blame me.
There you go. Add a splash of coconut water for a mellow tropical vibe.
There you go. And to
Yeah.
cut it down a little bit if you
Yeah.
have to.
Lemon juice.
Does it have a brown sugar forward note?
You know what we're gonna need?
Yeah, caramely brown
Sugar
sugary. Yeah.
Diana wants to know.
What?
What do you need?
I'm just thinking ahead, and we're
Crushed
gonna
ice?
eventually need this thing. Oh, we're gonna need crushed ice. We're gonna need any ice. You have ice?
Not yet.
Okay. So
I'll get the ice while you get the rest of the stuff. How's that? How's that? This is out
There's a
there.
bag.
Because you know where everything is.
well, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this, but yeah.
I don't know where the passion fruit is. I don't know what dark rum you want to use.
Guess I'll worry about the blender thing on the next one. But at some point, this will become a problem. Because, you know, they give you this tiny little cord.
Yeah.
Tiny cord.
What?
Critique. Tiny cord.
Yeah.
You're going to be using this someplace in a kitchen type area or bar.
Well, they
Give me
usually
a fucking
have
cord.
plugs on the counters in kitchen.
Yeah.
Your Jeep never looks like it fits in the garage. It always looks like it got built there. I'm like, I don't know how that got in there.
Got built there.
That's why my grass is no longer grass, because I drive over to get it in the garage.
Yeah, if you don't take a wide turn, it's pretty challenging to get that thing in there.
It doesn't have a brown sugar forward note. No, it's just on the
No?
smell.
Oh, yeah.
This is simple. Hurricane. Okay. This is simple, and therefore I shall try to make it more complicated.
When's Comic-Con?
Next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yeah, next Saturday. Well, it's next all weekend, but
Yeah.
I'm going Saturday.
So,
Where?
It's at the convention center area down in Boston by the seaport.
Yeah.
I think I've been the last few years. Me and Chris go.
Yeah.
I think me, Chris, Coco, and Courtney went one year, and it was really good people watching, and then I just went with Chris ever since. Yeah.
That's cool.
More our thing. He's a Star Wars guy, so
Yeah.
there's tons of Star Wars stuff. My buddy's got like his whole chest and back and arms are all Star Wars. It's like a big Star Wars mosaic
Wow.
that he's continually working on.
Wow.
whoa. It's like a Russian
You have
doll.
to love Star Wars to
Yeah.
tattoo it on your body like that.
Too much.
Hey, there's a table there.
I found it. Yeah.
The thing I respect about it is he's got a theme and he's going for it.
Yep.
Well,
He's got a theme and he just goes for it.
Yeah.
I respect that about him.
I mean, clearly he likes it, so.
Well, that's not just that. I mean, he does that with everything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He goes big or goes home. He usually doesn't go home.
Where's he
Go.
go?
He goes to other people's homes.
Tattoos? Or where does he live?
No, if he doesn't
He
go
said
home.
usually he doesn't
Oh.
go home, so
Oh,
where
yeah.
does he go?
He's got a shop.
He's got a shop.
We're doing two of something?
Hey, that's
I'll make one of
cool.
these while you make that one.
What of what's? I'm confused.
I think we need to use the Barbie shaker. Steven, did you?
I'm gonna
Are
use
you
that.
a
Are we
Barbenheimer?
making a hurricane?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we're making hurricanes. Look at that.
You knew that just by this?
The fashionola
Oh, yeah.
makes me think hurricane.
Yeah.
should.
What
Is
else do you do with Fashionola?
Yeah.
My question exactly, Jen. Thank you.
No problem.
Your question is right, and
You
here's.
need the bright pink shaker so you can go full Barbie.
Oh, is
Nope,
that-
not gonna happen. Doesn't need to happen. Derek can do it though.
It's to honor Barbenheimer.
The Heimer would be okay with that. I think.
So.
It's supposed to be a really good movie.
I'll crush
3
that.
hours long.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard it was really good.
Actually,
You
Barbie's
want to
pretty
crush
good too.
the ice
I have
now?
not been to a movie.
Shake with
Yeah,
crushed
I heard.
ice and
I
pour
haven't
on
seen
the
it.
strain.
Oh, we went.
Did you
You
go?
have,
Did you like it?
It was great.
Your
Yeah, I heard it was
tag
really
bags.
good.
It was
It
great.
should
We
be.
enjoyed it.
Oh,
I enjoyed it.
Did you take Mary Gray?
Oh,
Did she like it?
Yeah.
Newest bags.
yeah. And you know, PG-13.
Well, you
Yeah,
crush that. I'll
that's
get
what the
the.
guy at work was saying.
We,
Says
you
you
know,
go in there and
we
eat.
watched it. And
Okay.
if there were references, I know it was.
So you're going
Yeah.
You know, the overarching philosophical arguments for feminism and how women are perceived and treated in the world and how they should be, maybe those things are a little bit lost on an 8-year-old.
Maybe.
So, she, nonetheless enjoyed it. It was very,
Nice. Does she like Barbie?
yeah,
She into Barbie?
yeah. She had the, you know,
A little older now, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I hope we're working out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Barbie. She's just girl girl.
Nice.
Yeah. She's she's
Really?
yeah, so she, you know, I knew that she was gonna, at some point, she saw me beat Breath of the Wild.
Mhm.
She's like, oh, I wanna fight that. Okay, this was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And so she was like, then use my character to win beat Ganon. Or Calamity Ganon, whatever the hell it's called now. And then, but yeah, so she started playing Breath of the Wild after that, and now we're playing Tears of the Kingdom. She's good.
Nice.
She's good at, she likes to play games.
The
and
puzzle.
she's
Can
good.
you do the puzzle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
just go through and tell her you need to go and you need to find shrines and do the puzzle and figure it out so you can get your stamina wheel up. She's going around and she's doing it. Good for you.
Nice.
Some crushed ice.
William did Zelda for Tears of the Wild.
See what we can do before it melts.
Beat it, and now he's going back and doing all the like side quest things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the cameras on.
Yeah. No,
Pour
I-
unstrained.
the-
Nice.
I approach
See?
it, yeah, I try
Simps.
to do everything a little before I beat it.
Well,
Yeah, that's what it
Wrong
would
word,
make
but
more
yeah.
sense because now he has hearts like all the way up the screen. I'm like, but you had such a hard time trying to beat Ganon. You would have had a much easier time now.
Where's the challenge in that?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right,
Yeah, there you go. Where's the challenge?
ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this one.
What's the name of the place
What?
that makes the hurricanes?
Pat O'Brien's.
Pat O'Brien's.
Don't worry, it's in the history.
Okay.
Welcome to Common Cocktails. Today we're gonna make for you a hurricane.
2 hurricanes, apparently.
We're gonna make 2. Okay, so there's the story for that. Yeah. So the basic hurricane. This is from. Oh, I didn't even bring the books down. This is from Beach Bum Berry Remixed. You should. There's a link down for my Amazon affiliate, so you can go get his books. There's some couple cocktails we'll do this month. We'll have from Sip and Safari, but most of them will be from Beach Bum Berry Remixed. This is 2 ounces of fresh lemon juice, 2 ounces of passion fruit juice, 4 ounces of dark Jamaican rum. Now, you're right. We're making 2 of these. I see the problem. I can half everything for mine.
Okay.
Because otherwise there's 8 ounces of alcohol.
Right, which is way too much.
Yeah, so I'm just
Okay, I'll
gonna.
drink it.
Yeah, she generally.
Yeah. We do have it, Jen, so.
We do have a Jen. Hurricanes are awesome.
I didn't
Tikis
get-
are awesome.
You have a jigger? I didn't even think of that.
There you go.
You can use my jigger in a second. Or you can use your own.
Ah, shit. So here's the deal. I'm gonna make one, and
You can
this
tell
one.
he makes the drinks all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make one using this red fashionola syrup. This is not necessary. This isn't as good as the stuff we've used in the past, but I say that with slight a bit of lying because this is the original. This is the Jonathan English red fashionola, and I was gonna sell it once, but the problem is all the labels came off, so I ended up with like cases of this stuff that I don't know.
What's the brand that we were using from the guy down in New Orleans?
Cocktail
Cocktail and Sons. Yeah.
I'm gonna half everything on mine because 4T2 seems a little high, so I'm just gonna go 1 on this because like this is some syrup. I've never actually made a hurricane using fashionola syrup from these folks before, so this should be interesting.
And if you're ever in Louisiana,
Rest
you
is
have to go
yours.
to Pat
Yes. So
Yeah.
the
O'Brien's.
moral
They do not.
the moral of the story is this. Where's my rum? I wanted to do Tiki Month like we always do around this time, and I wanted to like try. History is a bitch.
Do we always do it this time?
Yeah, we kind of do.
Okay.
Uh,
If somebody's
At
organized.
some point in the summer, yeah.
This is usually about the time I get the itch for Tiki. I have the Pat O'Brien's mug over there, but it's like
Oh, I have a few of them.
way too much for this.
Yeah, they're huge.
This is supposed to be made traditionally with the red fashionola, these guys. But this went out of print, or whatever you call it, when they stopped making the recipe. And so they substituted passion fruit, which is why most people now use passion fruit for this drink.
Discontinued? Is that the word you're thinking of?
Probably.
That's nice.
I do. And so my goal for this Tiki emphasis,
didn't help.
that's really cold.
That's the crushed ice effect, right?
It's getting in my
So,
shoes.
so we can talk about the crushed ice effect, right? Because
It's happening.
it's about
Science
yeah,
is happening
science
right
is
on my
happening.
hand.
It's all about surface area for
Yes.
cooling. And since crushed ice has more surface area than cubed ice, it cools really good. And Derek's hand's gonna get blue.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh wow, look at a snow cone. I'm gonna mix this in here.
right then.
Yeah. So you're gonna build this. You're gonna use crushed ice, shake it. You can blend it if you want to, if you use like an immersion blender. You shake with the crushed ice, and you don't have to go very long. It's already
Because of the crushed ice effect.
crushed ice effect is happening. Plus, if you go too long, you end up with a diluted down drink. But when you got 4 ounces of dark rum, sometimes wow, it's really
It's
frozen.
so cold that it keeps
Oh,
coming
Jesus.
back up.
Yeah.
Don't hit yourself that.
So this is gonna be red.
You know the crappy thing?
What?
We lose the red effect in that
Yeah, in
glass.
that glass.
What are you talking about? You can see the red effect.
Yeah, but
though.
the glass is.
It's
You
pretty.
should have swapped them.
It's pretty BA.
That's a cool glass, though.
Where's my? Want to put this here? Like that? Can I? How did that? They can't
That's
possibly
not,
get
it.
that's not on there at all.
Nav reset. Pull
Pause
back.
for technical.
Pull back. Stick it.
Strawberry. So fashionol is basically a strawberry syrup. Did you already say that?
I did not.
So this is me filling in the time. Fashionol is basically a strawberry syrup.
I have no idea if that's clear.
I don't know what else is in it. It's not just strawberry, right? There's
So
sugar,
here's the thing.
obviously, and,
This
I
one.
mean, that's going to be a syrupy thing, but
Right. So I don't know what this is. Orange juice, high fructose corn syrup, of course, xanthan gum. That's pretty much it. So it's some sort of citrus-based citric acid, xanthan gum, which is just going to make it the thickness to it, and sugar. And obviously coloring and all the BS. So the stuff that Cocktail and Sons made was more of a strawberry base, so you get the red, but it's natural red versus...
Right. You get more of a natural strawberry taste.
Yeah, whatever. And then if you go to Pat O'Brien's, you're going to get a slurry mess of...
It looks like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Hawaiian Punch.
It's like a bright Hawaiian Punch.
It's like a glass like this, a hurricane glass, but it's
Yeah.
twice this size.
Yeah.
And you can keep the glass when you leave. You got to pay like $3 or something to keep the glass.
My goal here was originally... Not too bad. To highlight the fact that this is going to be a dark rum recipe. Every one of our cocktails in Tiki is going to highlight a different core rum. Most of them will only be one rum. I can't guarantee that forever.
I like Pat O'Brien's.
Does it?
More than the passion fruit one. Passion fruit one's good, but definitely different.
Dude, this is like 7-Eleven Slurpee. Like, you can't get any... The liquid is staying. I don't think these are going to help.
Yes, because you can see the ice is at the top of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mine is just... We fucking snowballed that. Like, that was...
Well, I wanted to use all the crushed ice because I didn't want it to go to waste.
Don't worry, we're going to make every single recipe, I think, is crushed ice.
Good to know. Didn't get more that way.
Jesus.
It's like a sugary smack in the face, right? Because that
Well,
one's really sweet.
That one's not. That one is, because it's using passion fruit syrup, passion fruit is tart. That brings the tartness. It's sweet and tart, so you get a sweet tart flavor. Citrusy sweet tart, acidic, like it makes your mouth like water a little bit.
It's very passion fruity.
This one is more definitely like a Pat O'Brien. You just went down to NOLA and
Sweating
made
balls
bad
off.
decisions. Yeah.
You need to duck in somewhere to
We
cool off.
always went in the worst time of year.
July.
Yeah.
July. The end of
Right around
July.
this time.
Yeah, right around.
It was always right around the
Yeah.
23rd, 22nd, somewhere
So,
around there.
and the reason I want to highlight this, so not specifically Myers's, that's just because I'm going to use this all summer probably at the pool, right? And a lot of people use Myers's for their dark rums.
Right.
But this, Jamaican rum is going to be funky flavor. So it's like really potent, vibrant, like flavor bomb in your face. As opposed to like a Puerto Rican rum, which is basically almost like vodka by comparison.
Yeah.
Right, so like the way they make this is weird. Like they let a bunch of vegetables and fruits and shit rot, and then once it's rotted nice and good, then they distill it down, and it's messed up. But it was an
I think it's
accidental
more
fire.
technical than you're making it sound.
No, it is
not?
definitely more technical,
Go
but
ahead.
it is actually rotting things.
Okay.
Like they build a pit and they let things rot, and then they take that, and it's the weirdest thing, which is kind of gross, but whatever. That's just the life of Jamaican rum. But that's where they get the funkiness from.
Okay.
So
Rotting produce.
yeah, they put a name on it so it doesn't sound like rotting, but that's what it is.
Decomposing, fermenting.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
something to it. Yeah.
Something like that. And here's, if you don't believe me, and I did this for a TikTok video, go on YouTube and look at videos on how to make your own Jamaican rum. Because there'll be videos and like this is that people have like they have a canister, they put a bunch of this garbage in there, like a rot up, and then they use that to build it's fucked up. But that's just the nature of Jamaican rum. So it's gonna be a little bit different.
Okay.
Then you add in the barrel to get the darkness. You char the barrel, and then all of a sudden you get all that flavor. So that's like the sweet toffee flavor and all the funkiness of the rum, making Jamaican rum kind of stand alone. Mai Tais, these drinks. You don't need to have a lot of other things when you're using a Jamaican rum because it typically just steals
Has
the
a
show.
lot of factor.
Yeah, like and if you want a good one, I would suggest
Smith and Cross.
Smith and Cross. Smith and Cross for most drinks, and of course, like the dark Jamaican from Myers's.
Another good one if you can get it is probably Maison.
Maison. That's if you're like
They have a Jamaican,
that's if
right?
like you're a hippie. I want to do the right thing. Like I want the best of the best because they don't
It's good,
add
though.
coloring.
But
They don't do any of the weird
tastes
shit.
really good.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because
whatever
it's good.
whatever their other business practices are, it tastes really
Their business practices are let's make something that is like above board, awesome, and flavorful.
Yeah. Mission
then-
accomplished.
Right. So they pull that off. Which one do you like better? So
I don't know.
let's start.
I mean, that tastes classic to me,
It does.
but this is not bad either.
No. Pat O'Brien's, if you've never been there, they used to make what the original, the myth behind it, whether it's true or not, is they had a whole bunch of rum. They needed to get rid of rum. They invented this cocktail as a way of moving rum. Like too much in the back, they got to get it out. I can't remember why there was
Has
an
that ever
influx.
been a problem in the world?
I think it
Too
had
much booze?
it had to do with if I remember, I've repeated this so much, but I might be lying. Is I think there was everybody wanted whiskey.
Well, if you repeat enough, it'll become the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll just put it on Twitter. So everybody wanted whiskey, but there was a shortage in whiskey for whatever reason, and so they started trying to sub in cheap. Like, we'll give you. I think the story was we'll give you for every case of whiskey, you have to buy like 2 cases of rum.
Okay.
Right. So they're trying to fill it in and get it off the.
Trying to encourage commerce. Yeah.
Right. So they did this. And so folks like Pat O'Brien needed their whiskey. They got their whiskey, but now they ended up with all this fucking rum.
What do you do
so
with
what
it?
do you do
make
with
a
it?
drink.
They just took something that was sweet and fruity, which was this apparently, and then add their rum to it. So it doesn't matter what type of rum it really is. The goal is if you have a lot of extra rum, fucking throw fruit juices in it. Boom. You're done. Hurricane time. Woo! That's how you get there.
All right.
And I believe, I don't know what year it was, but it was a long time ago. I didn't write the year in this one. That, my friends, is the hurricane. Make your favorite hurricane. This is probably the easiest. If you can get it, Google up Jonathan English's Fashionola. It comes in red, and it comes in whatever color that is.
So is it? Is it green?
I don't know. I guess it's probably
red.
green.
It's a green bottle. It's probably red though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Fashionola
Fashionola green. It's called Fashionola green. You can get green ones. Wah!
Like
Yeah.
unripened strawberries.
Yeah. So so my challenge is that drink is a little sweet. So if I brought this to the pool, I think a lot of people would be like, I don't know, it's a little sweet. So
Yeah, but sweet is good for pool sometimes.
I know I'll have to bring the thing and just make it on the fly and see if I can get people into it.
And that's sweet. It's not terribly sweet, but it's,
No.
it's sweet. It's not 80s drink sweet. What's the sound? Ah.
That's it. We have begun Tiki Week
It's official.
month. Otherwise, it'll be a long week. Here's some stuff on the sidebar. Lots of crush ice this season. That's it. Oh, down below, bartender certificate at awesomedrinks.com. Go there, use our coupon code SUMMER1 until September 15th, and you'll save 20%. That's the deal. awesomedrinks.com. Go. Now we're teaching you how to drink.
Today we're making a pair of hurricanes.
Oh, yeah, we are.
No weather alert needed. Stay tuned to find out about it.
Oh my god.
That was fucking dumb. That was great. That was fantastic.
Derek.
I was literally trying to think about how to phrase that as it was coming out, which probably makes it sound up even dumber, which is even more perfect.
No, like, I was not even paying attention. And
I missed your support, Doug.
It was sadness.
I like the passion fruit better.
Because the tartness?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
This one isn't that sweet though.
No. Do you think that Mimi would like it though?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be too sweet for her.
Are we using the big Angostura,
Shake
or is there
well
another
with
one
ice.
over there? Oh, this
No,
side.
that's the only Angostura.
Sugar
One
syrup.
bottle.
and
What?
we need syrup and grenadine.
What type of syrup? Simple?
Sugar syrup. 1 tablespoon sugar syrup. Ready to come add some commentary?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sure.
No pressure.
Yeah.
I just know people would love to see it.
I think it would be great. It would be wonderful.
People would love to see Doug. They always talk about Doug.
No, I
Doug is the
couldn't
legend of
imagine.
the show.
It's been years.
And they still ask about
It's
Doug.
like, wait a
I'm
minute.
not lying.
They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
wait,
Oh, that's funny.
is Doug sober?
Yeah,
Is he alive?
No,
I think there's a rumor he was dead.
Yeah, you're buried in our basement.
That's
FYI.
all right. I got exhumed
It's not an exuma.
quick. If I can get Doug, it's time.
Bring him back.
Bring him back.
Oh, I need to get the extra one. Do you have your mock tea ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I already had the recipe up. Oh, you already have everything ready. Oh, we need grenadine.
Is it?
Oh, there goes
Can I
gravity.
just lean? I don't know how to be casual yet. I'm tripping over
You
shit.
don't know how to be casual.
Yeah.
You want to take the Dan spot?
No, I
Because
just
normally it's
never-
like Derek, Dan, me.
I can go in the middle. I don't put
No,
name
no,
tags
no,
in.
no.
Okay.
I like. Okay. No. Well, I
I
feel.
gave up on name tags.
Okay.
It was just a big pain in my ass. I don't even say who we are anymore because no one listens anyway.
And
They're always
you
like, "Hey, the big guy! Hey, the bald guy!" I'm like, you know what? That's who we are now.
And you
Do I need to move this way?
you mix it up. You mix it up half the time anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck it. You know what? I don't make enough money on this to fucking care.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's get angry at people about it.
that's what I do.
You know what it is? I don't think that I ever did any of the, well, when you had the
Behind
bar.
Yeah, it was always over there.
It was always over
Seated?
there. Seated.
No, you were here.
The bar
Maybe
was
for one.
The bar was December of 2015.
You were definitely here.
You remember that?
Yes, because I just
I
came
need
back
to-
from Barcelona and I was getting read the riot act for coming over here and helping
Yeah,
with the bar
right.
instead
So-
of like
That's
doing
right.
other things.
So here's the thing. So MG was born in 2014.
Oh, so you?
So I was already back in North Carolina.
No, you were here for like a week. You were there. I remember it.
I have definitely done something here, but most of it was actually everything but that one time that I came back. So anyway, awkward. That and fucking sober. Good luck.
It's hard to like pinpoint, like align like events in time, like 10 years after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like impossible. Like, did that happen first, or you need the like memorable milestone to be able to like judge
Yeah.
something by?
Yeah. I got one. It was a kid.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a memorable milestone.
and I think that trumps all.
I was like, shit. Like I have two. Like I remember when I graduated high school and when I had a child. Everything else, fucking blur.
Doesn't matter.
California throat yogurt.
Yes, Carolina throat yogurt.
Yeah.
Carolina, yeah.
What did I say?
That sounds
California.
California.
Oh, really? I heard Carolina in my brain. That's
No,
weird.
California.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm filming. Ready?
What are we doing?
Do
You know
you
what we're doing?
touch? Do you
I don't know.
touch the
Big
bar?
string.
I move all over the place. What do
Okay.
you do? Like you're like I don't remember ever being sober doing this, so I don't know. I just like walking around like this all the
You
time.
just do whatever you're comfortable doing and chit chat.
I've used that phrase several times since.
You never know when you're gonna need a Carolina throat yogurt. We can
Yeah,
make
no.
we can make
No.
one of those. It does nothing in there says it has to have alcohol in it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I
I
don't
remember the phrase.
what it
I
was.
don't
I
remember
remember
We
the
made a
name.
drink.
what did it have the Bowls yogurt stuff in it?
Probably.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, how many other things would have yogurt in it? Like
I don't know.
it doesn't even have
If
to
you
have
still
yogurt,
have
just
it,
throat
then it's
yogurt.
probably almost a decade old. And do we
Oh.
want to do
No.
a decade-old yogurt liqueur?
I probably would have
yeah.
gotten rid of it by now.
Yeah, that would make it a different type of throat.
Although now I do want to know if it's there.
Exactly.
All right.
Ready?
Oh.
Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Today we're going to make for you the Caesar's Rum Punch. This uses rum barbancourt. I'll explain in a minute. I got my host Ian here and my secondary co-host, that's Doug. For those that have never or are
the
new
pleasure.
here,
Hey,
wouldn't
everybody.
know. Otherwise, if you go back to episodes from 2015 and before, probably
2014?
2014 to
No, 2013.
2008. So probably about
You're gonna have to
2010.
keep backing up. No, eventually we'll hit the date.
Yeah, if you go to 2010-ish,
Yeah.
it will be in the attic. That
Yeah.
was all the way up until we were down here in the
Yep.
in the wood. I don't know what else to call it, the basement.
Yeah.
And then there was one series where you're here,
Yep.
and then you're like, "Fuck this! I'm not drinking anymore, so I'm not
Yep.
coming on your show."
Yep.
Also, I don't live here.
It was more of the fact that there was a geographical.
Yeah, it was more
People-
of a,
Distance
I don't live here,
issue.
and I
People
have
keep
a
asking me.
child.
Oh, before well, hold on. The breakdown of the recipes is this: 2 ounces of fresh lime juice,
Yeah,
1
yeah,
ounce
yeah.
of grenadine, 3 drops of Angostura bitters, 2 ounces of rum barbancourt, and a teaspoon of sugar.
Good. Do your fucking job.
That was my job.
Good job.
But I've had people recently like, "Where's Doug?" I'm like, "Well, he doesn't drink anymore, and he's not
know.
here. He's
I'm
not
not.
physically here."
But here I am.
But he happened to be up in the neighborhood, the state,
As,
Kind of, sort of.
as
the
if
state.
as if manna from heaven.
Yeah, like manna from heaven, and he's drinking Moxie. He's
I am.
hardcore into Moxie while he's here in New England, and most people probably like, "What is
I was
Moxie?"
gonna say if we had a question of the day, it would be, have you had Moxie?
Yes,
Have
have
you
you
had
had
Moxie?
Moxie before? Write your comments below. Moxie's from Maine, this guy's state.
It's actually not as bad as I
Yeah.
remember it being.
Right.
Yeah, because your tastes have improved.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I
it's
don't know about
it's
improved.
almost like it's like the quinine bite, but what did we say it uses?
Guaramin. No.
No,
It's
Guaramin
oh,
isn't
yeah,
even.
yeah,
a
yeah,
thing.
tastes
yeah.
like-
I'm
you-
sorry. Gentian.
Gentian.
It's
Guaramin.
Angostura.
Oh,
It's how I
Gentian.
picture
I was
sarsaparilla
close.
to taste
Come
because
on.
it's got like a
started
tangy
with a
root beer
G.
flavor.
Yeah.
I'm
it
sorry.
kinda
Okay,
tastes like
good G.
Ango to me.
yeah, it has
There
like
you
an
go.
Angostura.
That's
like,
why you like it more.
Yeah, exactly.
Your tastes
Um,
evolved.
It's good.
Yeah, it's weird that it's not as bad as I thought it was supposed to be.
That's
However, what we have also learned is it's got a lot of fucking sugar.
It does. It
Like,
does.
because it's
Apparently, it
probably
has
bitter.
like depending on your scale, it's either all of your sugar or
Right.
75% of it.
Right.
And again, it depends on your scale.
If you give it to a child,
Then it's all of it. But if you give it to a Doug, it's 75% of it.
and Doug's at 3, so
So I'm like over my limit.
yeah, he was crashing hard on the sugar rush.
So it's like I started to get tired. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what do I do about this? Oh,
Sugar
I
crash.
know. I don't know.
Anyway.
Our
Great to
executive
be
producers
here.
are
Good to see you
Kyle,
guys.
Marco, and Matthew Hill. I forgot that last episode, but you'll still get your credit on the bottom thing. Oh, you want a glass for that too?
I'm picky.
We're gonna shake well with ice and do a tall glass filled with crushed ice. How does that work? You shake it with
What?
ice and straight into a fuck the crushed ice.
Okay, good, because I didn't make crushed ice.
Pineapple wedge, cherry. We don't lime, orange. We don't. Come on.
We don't need that.
We don't
stuff
need
on
any of
there.
this. You can add that stuff if you care. You pick it up. It's in a Beach Bum Berry remixed. This is a tiki drink from, I got history. Let's see. This tiki drink is from 1930s by Joseph Cesar in Haiti, Grand Hotel. Apparently one of the first one he bought was on the house. The bar became the place for celebrities to go. This is in the 1970s by people like Mick Jagger. So if you like Mick Jagger, you should have went there in the 70s. Now it's too late. But here you go. This is.
Why, he might go back.
He might.
Yeah, that guy still rocks.
How's
It
that?
looks like Bloody Mary.
Does it
It
fit?
does, doesn't it? With the Clamato or something, right?
Yeah.
Gross.
Hmm.
Does it fit?
Yeah, it fits.
Hold on.
Did it fit?
She shouldn't be asking that.
Ooh. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the context of being at the bar with 3 other dudes, it's probably fine.
What?
Why does that taste zingy? What did you put in there? Woo.
All the things are on the screen.
Well, I moved the
Is it
screen.
the Angostura?
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be the Angostura.
This is weird. I'm not a huge fan of this stuff. Rum Barbancourt Reserve Especial. So it's a Haitian rum. Today, we're making a tiki drink using a rum from Haiti. This place is right next to the Dominican. I don't think it's not really, how shall I say? The Dominican is rich to that island compared to Haiti. Haiti is like where people in Haiti move to the Dominican because they need
Economic
food and
improvements.
yes, economic improvements. So it's very poor there. But they have a distillery that's existed for like 150 years. The Rum Barbancourt distillery. Now, you could tell this is a French rum. French rums are special.
Yeah.
Because they use pressed cane sugar to make the rum. So it tastes funky and weird. Like a Martinique rum.
So
right?
do they do that instead of the whole garbage bit?
Yes, they did not do the Jamaican move.
I see.
They went with cane sugar. You distill the cane sugar down versus molasses, which is what most people use. So when you see rum spelled with an H, it's not a typo because that would be weird. It means it's a French origin, and Haiti. I think the deal is, you got an island, they get invaded, and wars happen. So the Spanish take one side and the French take the other, which is weird because usually they take the whole island.
Well, there's this case, right? Haiti. There's also Saint Martin, which has the Dutch and the English side.
Probably, yeah.
Saint Martin and Saint Martin.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. And
It's spelled differently. Same
right.
island.
Then you have places like St. Croix that were once Santa Cruz, which was Spanish, and St. Croix will have
That's
history in that one
British.
too.
Yeah.
And that
St. Croix is BVI, right?
Hmm?
St. Croix is British version of it, right?
it is.
Yeah.
No,
Is it
U.S.
American?
version. U.S. version.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I was getting confused on the line.
I don't know if you guys have the credentials to have this conversation.
you would think,
That's what makes it good.
weirdly
We don't know
enough,
what we're talking about.
for
Go,
some
go, go.
reason, I know this shit because I've repeated it over so many years
I
and learned
believe
from
you.
so many people that it's weird. I find it the islands are fascinating. Jeff Berry has a book, not this one, but he has a book called Potions of the Caribbean, and it goes through a lot of the history of like who conquered who and. Hey, let's say all these natives and these people came and like, we own you now. And they're like, aha, herpes. And then boom, they die, right? And then all of a sudden you get a whole bunch of other people like syphilis and they die. And then all the people war and then they all leave and there are a few natives that haven't died from disease. And they're like, cool, we get our island back. And then a
And
third nation
They
comes.
get really strong immunity resistances.
And then a third nation comes and like, we're from Spain. You love us here.
Lose win-win.
Right.
I like how herpes in Spain get the thrust.
I needed
It was
something.
great.
I needed-
Herpes in Spain.
Yeah. You had to do something.
Anyway.
So
So
you've met the Spanish man, apparently.
so basically, RHUM rum, think French, think pressed cane sugar. It's going to taste different than standard rum. So if you love like Barbados rums and stuff like that, this is a different beast. And in this drink, it's fine. It's zingy. It's tasty.
There's other stuff in there.
But the rum still comes through.
But the
The rum still comes.
no,
A little
you get
bit.
rum. I don't know what
Not
that.
much.
Oh, you know what it is? This is lemon in here or some shit or lime.
Lime.
There's a lot of lime in here.
Yeah,
There's a lot of lime. It's very tasty lime, and for some reson, it's not super
It's
sour.
very tasty
Yeah,
lime.
like you can if you have just
Yeah.
if you just have lime, it can be very puckery, right? Lemon is not as tart as lime.
Unless you ask Dan.
Fair. But if you have a lot of lime, it's like you just go "Arr," and it's like it's weird, right? But this, because there's probably a lot of hidden sugar in there I'm not tasting, is balancing out. So you're getting like the zesty notes of the lime without having
yeah. Yeah, there's
any
some lime
aroma.
zest in there. Yeah,
yeah. It's very tasty.
you're right. Yeah.
I like it. So flavorful. I don't know what this is doing here.
Me.
It felt left out.
I thought you were gonna look at me. I was like, me either. I don't know.
You want to drink the lemons?
No.
So how's it going?
No, I was gonna. Hey, you know what I can contribute to this?
Yeah, wait. You can
The-
contribute. Look, first off, you have star-studded like level of approval. Like at this point, you're like the Wesley Crusher of Common Man cocktails. You're like the Will Wheaton. You
like
just
that.
show up,
Oh, that's good.
and they're like, "Holy shit! That
No.
guy was on a show once."
We just
I
got
know.
cred now.
Yeah.
I
That's
did.
what
I
I'm
was. It was fantastic. I remember. And when I don't, like, there's video evidence. It's great. Like,
can't
oh, I
deny it.
remember that now.
Yeah.
It's, I'm joking, kind of.
Right.
But no, I was gonna say you get the observation about the color of it
Yeah.
and the look of it. Definitely the clamato. That is like,
Right?
yeah.
I don't like the
It's not
color
even
at
like no, the color's kind of
So
off.
what has
It's
to
odd.
happen?
It looks like
If
it
you've never
shouldn't
had a
taste
Bloody
good.
Mary, though, you
No.
would think that this probably tastes good.
I would think that would be a Bloody Mary.
Right.
Is that what it tastes like?
No.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said no because I thought that I was paying attention, and nowhere I don't see tomato.
No.
I was
So here's what
confused.
you would do. You would take that and you put it in like a tiki mug like this.
Yeah, you need
Now-
to hide the ugly.
Right, see how it's got the black
Hide the
inside?
ugly.
So you put the black.
Put a bag over it.
Right.
Get
If
a
you-
straw.
If you take that and you put it in here, what you'd see on the surface is like this red liquid. And then it would look mysterious.
Oh yeah.
It would look like tiki.
I like to hide ugly with mystery too.
Right. See? Now you know where I'm going with this. So you're adding the mystery. I think that's a different problem. That's like it's like you're in San Francisco living under a bridge. like that's is that
This is a bridge I would live under.
all I'm saying is there's a reason tiki
Wrap it up.
glasses are what they are. It's because they hide the ugly. Most tiki drinks are like a weird off orange color,
Yeah.
right? Or they're
It's a
grapefruit
mix of
color.
jues and dark rums. And
Right. So
bitters
Sure.
putting it in a mystery. Think about it. You want it. There's a time where like you see like a naked girl and you're like, yeah, I've seen those before. But when you see them in like the like mysterious like shadows with like
something
some
arcane
clothes
about
covering things, you're like, oh, that's mysterious. You're like,
Man,
oh,
that
that's
curtain's in the way again.
Oh, she shut the blinds. Son of a bitch.
well,
I don't
that
mean
went
that.
in a
really
direction
don't-
I
don't
didn't
mean that.
think. But no, you don't have to apologize.
I know, but
I just
say-
delete those comments.
Okay, that's good.
You're in the right place to make those.
This is a safe place for
This is a
your
safe
your warped
This
sense
is
of
a
humor.
safe place. So
Oh, thank
It's a
God.
place where it's appreciated.
Right. So for the record, the only comments I tend to delete now
Okay.
are usually focused towards you
Oh, that's funny.
and the lash because everybody's like, "It's why are you so woke? It's not a slavery reference. It's something to do with." Remember we were drinking the lash that time?
Oh yeah.
The Spice
Flash 9?
Oh.
Yeah, and you
oh.
had said something like, "Well, it's kind of like." It
I
seems...
think I made that up. Was I that clear?
No, you were not clear because I still get comments today. I'm like,
You know, it doesn't matter
Really?
how clear you were.
Anyway, it
People
was
ignore
about
your
slavery, so.
it was like 13 years ago, and I just got a comment the other day. I'm like, people still look at these old videos.
Wow, good for them.
I know, like this is weird.
Creating like
And they're
longevity
using
in your content.
and they're calling you woke which didn't even exist as a term when that video was made.
So
Well,
he'd
it
be,
woke-
really existed. It just
Wokes.
wasn't used.
yeah, he'd be
Oh.
pre-woke at the time.
Woke.
Yeah.
He was still sleeping.
I was woke before woke was woke.
Yeah.
I fucking knew what was going on.
That's what
You're
I'm saying.
being oppressed. You still are.
That was my
And
point.
nobody cares.
Over here, that's all horse.
We got aliens now. Shut up.
Anyway, good luck with your woke comments.
It was funny that all that happened at the same time as I had just recently.
I mean, we should just ban tiki altogether because of the history of the islands.
There we go.
That's true. Like
Yeah.
all that syphilis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the herpes from the Spaniards.
Sidebar, more video.
Yeah, thrust for it. You got like a bumper sticker that says "I thrust for herpes."
I'm sweating. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
All right, there's
You're
a
like a
sidebar.
marketing machine.
Who is?
You.
Oh yeah.
Bumper sticker. I thrust for herpes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like a cartoon,
Yeah.
like this.
Fuck that. You can get like an LED version where it like moves.
Yeah.
That's all. There you go. Plug
It's
it
like
in.
like a
With
bright
battery.
light.
Yeah, yeah.
With like a.
But
Anyway,
when your blinker comes
I can
on-
keep going. That's a good idea. I'm
Oh,
not
when your
gonna do
blinker
it.
comes on, it's a blinker sticker.
That's right.
Here it goes. And
Whoa.
It goes back and forth.
Yeah.
What a
The other
great
one, it
idea,
just says
blinker
herpes.
sticker. I think there's an untapped
There you go.
potential.
There's-
Patent.
That's done. You can't
know,
take that one.
You know, I feel like I am able to help devolve the episodes.
Which is nothing like you've ever done before.
No, form. I have form.
All right.
Back in it.
Wrap
Sidebar!
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
There's tiki cocktails
Thanks,
down
Jen.
below. Bartender starter kit. Use summer 1. Save yourself 20% until September 15th. That's it. We're teaching you how to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leading.
Oh yeah. Today we're making
fun.
it. Today we're gonna make a cocktail. It's it looks like a clamato. It's not. You're
You're
gonna
gonna chat up there.
put
That's
it
nice.
in here, and life will be easy. You watch it. It's gonna be a great cocktail. Plus Doug's here.
Oh yeah. I am.
Yay!
That was funny.
Someone said, "Holy shit, dog's back."
Yeah.
See?
Briefly.
It's like falling off a bike, man, right?
Yeah.
You get right back up.
I just shut that off.
Oops.
Yeah, see?
important. Go, what the fuck is this thing?
It's like, oh no, no. I was like, oh shit. Am I gonna say some woke shit? I don't care.
Whoa! Just you gotta scream it.
Aliens
Oh,
are
it's
here.
citrusy.
Aliens are here.
Yeah. Limey.
Yeah.
Aliens are here, damn it!
Did you did refill the
Yep.
thingy thing?
I did refill the thing.
Very hydrated.
Very hydrated.
Yeah, it means like it's a nice way to
You gotta pee.
Very hydrated.
Hydrated.
Lime, pineapple. You finished those? Oh, your night is gonna be rough. That's 8 ounces of fucking dark rum.
But it's sugar, so her morning will be
Yeah.
rougher.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you need
I
me
just need
to
more water.
ferry anything upstairs?
Hold her hair.
No, ferry anything upstairs.
I
No, yeah.
am not
Do
gonna throw
does
up
somebody need
you
their hair held?
hurricanes.
Seriously,
I don't have
dude.
anything, no.
And if I do throw up, it's usually in the morning time.
All right.
There you go.
Because who throws up at night? That's way too much drinking.
That's right.
If you're throwing up at night,
Yeah, because then you're like, oh man, now I gotta replace that.
again, this is an endless cycle. Oh, I got orange juice. Have that.
No, I did good last time. I didn't even have a hangover.
Last time?
That's how
Yeah,
it
we were
ends.
at Dan.
Oh.
Well, you just gotta try harder next time.
I know Ian was feeding you
the
drinks.
part of trying hard is
I was
not
trying to
having
feed her
a hangover.
drinks. She was being resistive.
I drank the last one you made.
It took a while to get it in your hands.
Shake well with ice cubes.
The
pour
problem
on
is
straight
once
into-
it's there, I just drink it out of habit.
Is this pineapple juice?
No.
No, what's that
orange
orange?
juice?
Orange.
Tall tiki
pineapple,
glass.
Grandma, yay. Oh, Grandma, yay. And Doug's here.
You don't need Barbancourt, right? Yeah.
No. Tall tiki glass. How about this one? Probably gotta be.
Shake with an unstrained pour. Right up my alley.
What else am I missing? Marnier, orange juice, pineapple juice, lime juice, gold virgin rum.
You get rid of the cup and
Coconut
juice.
Here's the cup and the juice.
There you go.
That tastes zingy to me.
Zingy?
Yeah,
Tastes citrusy to me.
maybe that's it. It's just
Does it taste
gives me a little-
zazzy?
Gives me a little twang on my tongue.
Like Zazzles the cat from Big Bang Theory?
What?
What?
It was Dazzle, a cat in the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, there was an episode where Sheldon turned into a cat lady. And
What?
he says, I call this one Zazzles because he's so zazzy. And
I
then
don't
they
think
had
I've
to
ever
they had to
seen
bring
that
his mom
episode.
in there to kick him out, to knock him out of his funk.
I
He
know
got like
the,
he got fired or something.
Oh, really?
So he made a loom at home. He was like weaving his own.
I know the soft kitty war kitty.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Little ball of fur.
So kitty, little ball of fur.
Oh, they hit the record button.
Sorry, did I make you late?
No, he's dehydrated now because he
Was that spicy?
put it all up.
Yeah, Mexican mole.
You gonna try that?
I don't know.
Water?
No.
That might be weird, right?
Anyway,
What about
I'll
that?
fuck around with it later. Thank you.
You don't have any other ones you need? I have cocoa bitters.
I don't.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Doug can't have
Guitars.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I don't want those anyway.
them. You can't have them. It doesn't matter whether you want them.
That's a good one.
I want to try this. All right. Do I need to just wrap this up so you can start doing your thing?
Nope. I still have to hit record on all these computers, all these things, and come back over and make sure that the lights on all of them.
Beep, beep, beep.
It is. Good. Yeah. Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Doug, Ian.
Sorry.
Derek.
I had a question.
What's your question?
Am I in frame? Do I need to be closer?
Do you not see
Oh,
that screen?
I do. Is that like
Do
the
you see how
frame?
you're moving when you move your hands like that?
Like, so am I kind of out of it
Nope.
with my shoulder? Am I still in?
You're fine. He's a
Are
big
you
dude. He's
trying
out
to
of
be
frame
out
half
of
the
it?
time anyway.
Yeah.
No, I just want to make sure that I'm close enough in.
Oh,
You know, like we have like a dialogue scene and I have to be this close so it can be shot
Are
correctly.
you a fucking NPC?
Oh shit.
And I have to be
fuck,
able to
sorry.
hear it, so I have to be this.
Ah! Anyway, today we're gonna make the Mihana Tiki Cocktail. It's Tiki month. Everything's Tiki. I got this out of the Beach Bum Berry Remix book. The Mihana is 1 ounce of all of the following ingredients. Super simple. Lime juice, pineapple juice, orange juice, Grand Marnier, Gold Virgin rum, and coconut rum. Boom! It's super easy.
I can't think of your Ramanier without thinking about Doug.
Oh, I feel good.
Grand Marnier.
Grandma,
Grandma,
yeah.
yay!
It's tasty.
There's the grandma that's always happy.
That's fucking weird.
We had like an episode where we were talking about Grandma Yay, and
You remember so many weird fucking things.
It was one of the times we were just cracking up and we couldn't do anything but laugh.
Okay.
And that just sticks in
Now
my
I
head.
need to go find that episode.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Do
wouldn't
you
know
know
what
what
it
it
was.
was? Okay.
I wish I knew. I just
What were
remember.
we at a bar? Were we sitting down?
We were sitting.
Oh shit, that's
We're
2
gonna have
years
to
worth
go.
of content.
We're gonna. Yeah, so it was a lot.
Yeah,
Wow.
we were back there.
Yeah,
It was pre-December of 15.
Yeah,
well, that's a lot.
that was fun.
Anyway, so
I loved it.
this cocktail will highlight a Virgin Island rum, which we were just talking about.
See, I should be a brand ambassador for Blue Chair Bay.
It's
because
cool.
Everyone says,
I'll wait.
what's the
You sell
Cruising Malibu.
Malibu? I'm like, no. If you like Malibu, go for Blue Chair.
the
Bay.
Blue Chair Bay. This is the
It's
stuff you
so
want to
much
get.
better.
The U.S. Virgin Islands hosts St. Croix, which is a city. And in that city, the Cruisian
Cruisian
product is built, and that's this guy here. So
St. Croix City, or it's an island?
St. Croix Island. I'm just reading and
Okay.
trying to get ahead of myself. So this is the origin of St. Croix. St. Croix, this product was created in 1760. Not that specific bottle, because it's plastic, and they didn't have plastic in 1760. Nipples. So 8 generations of family. Now it's owned by Beam Suntory, Jim Beam, and those companies. So Chris,
That's not a family anymore.
it's not, no. But I bet you that family has a lot.
Somebody's
Did they break
family.
It
up?
probably has a lot of freaking money. But the other the 8 generations, they still own it. So Christopher Columbus discovers this place, calls it Santa Cruz, and the natives, they didn't really understand that, but whatever. We talked about the syphilis thing in another episode.
How did it happen again?
The Spanish showed up, and they were like, syphilis! So he shows up, he calls it Santa Cruz, it's Santa Cruz now, that's just the way it is. It didn't really go anywhere. It gets rediscovered multiple times. Multiple wars go into this place. It gets abandoned again. And eventually, as it ends up, the U.S. owns it. U.S. Virgin Islands.
Like, how did that happen?
Well, they renamed Santa Cruz to St. Croix,
Yeah.
which is like the same thing but in another language. And then, oddly enough, Santa Cruz, the natives were called Crusians.
Nice. Were they Crucians?
Boom.
For Crucians?
They were called Crusians.
During the invasion, they were.
Dumb.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
And the end result is the product is named after its people, I guess.
Nice.
Because, that's how it works when you invade and take things over, and then you own it. Wow, that didn't fill up very much. I'm unimpressed with that.
Derek, that lime is like right in the door.
I have a lime?
Or an orange.
This?
That is, yeah.
Is it good now?
Yeah.
I don't like, when I say something's good and I'm like this like perfectionist and you're like, I don't feel like you're selling it.
Do you need to be made feel?
Made
Never
feel
mind.
better?
Made to feel better.
Yeah.
Blah.
Drink that while I talk. So, other things from that's interesting. Other things from St. Croix would include Captain Morgan. You might have heard of the brand. Holy shit! Let me tell you something.
Rings
I
a
went
bell.
to the store today to buy dark rum, and I walked in, and it must have been a 20-foot, 4 shelves. All it was Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I'm like, how? Like the whole store. It's just fucking Captain Morgan.
And it
Yeah.
sucks.
It's not that great.
It's got
Like
its,
the Especial is pretty good, but
got its
like
place.
the regular stuff is not that great.
Yeah.
Uh,
The trash.
Yeah, exactly. Its place is the trash.
I
So
don't mean that.
this was invented by Beach Bum Berry.
yes.
It was to pair
The
against
cocktail was or the book?
the cocktail.
And the book was written by him.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he has
So both.
he gets some of his own recipes in here. There was a tiki mug, I think it was, like a god that was kind of designed for an exhibition in Anaheim, an art exhibition.
Okay.
And they said what they would really like is a cocktail to kind of go with the god they've created for this tiki pop culture expo. And so he invented the drink.
Okay.
The only limitation was it said it has to have citrus in it, so he brought in the orange juice and the Grand Marnier, right? And then they started serving it at the Lucky Tiki in L.A. and the islands, what is it called? Islands of San Diego, which I'm guessing is in San Diego. The cocktail is called the Mihana, but Mihana is just Anaheim backwards.
Oh, I thought
So-
it meant family stays together.
Interesting.
So if you take Anaheim,
Okay. so-
California, reverse it, Mihana, Tiki God. Pretty fucking good.
That's pretty
Great.
cool.
Yeah.
Creative as fuck.
Yep. And it tastes funky. I don't know why. It's the coconut. So it has like a little bit of that. The end finish is
It's got
coconut.
some citrus bite to it, though.
Yeah,
too.
it's like-
still got that lime. Well, because we have the zesty limes.
What's the pina colada? Yeah, the pina colada. It tastes like.
What is the pina colada?
What's the drink with coconut rum?
Such a
Pina
question.
colada.
Yeah.
Boom. This is like a citrus version of a
It
pina
is.
colada.
Yes.
It has like that.
Because your brain just associates anything with
That's-
coconut rum as a pina
Right.
colada.
Coconut rum and pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
you mean a pina colada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, coconut rum, pineapple, and more rum.
But what is a
Yeah.
pina
Yeah.
colada?
Yeah.
It is this
What
drink
is-
without orange.
It
is.
is a summer vibe.
You're gonna have an existential crisis over a pina colada. That's fucked up.
It's a summer vibe.
I see.
So now a pina colada is the thing that's causing an existential crisis in
Yeah.
us.
But here's the thing: a
It's very
pina colada doesn't
Yeah.
a pina
Have
colada
a good
have like?
summer.
Doesn't it have like this stuff in it or something?
Coco Lopez.
Right?
Oh yeah, that's what makes it. Yeah, that's
Sugary.
Oh, that's it.
This
I was
doesn't
gonna
have that.
say
That's
that's,
what
what
colada
makes
is.
it cream.
This
Yeah.
is just a
No,
peanut.
true.
Yeah.
Cream, sugar, all of those things that like make it like ice creamy like flavor.
Yeah.
This has none of that.
Oh, that sucks.
No, no, no,
I
no.
haven't even tried it. And
No,
it sucks.
No, it's fine because
It's just
because
the peanut half.
right, it's
I'm
got the
sorry.
peanut, and you have your bitter water.
Yeah. So I'm not sweating it.
You said like a drip of water comes down at the same
It was
So
time.
perfect.
one of your listeners wants to know where the good stuff is: the Smith and Cross and the Pussers.
Well, pushers I wouldn't call good
Pussers-
stuff
No, Pussers is
unless you're
horrible.
making painkillers.
My Smith and
Yeah.
Cross is behind Doug's shoulder.
Painkillers are
Derek
good,
Shoulder.
but Pussers is
Ah.
horrible.
Painkillers
So
are
good
delicious.
question. The good stuff is Smith and Cross. Pussers is fine, whatever. Navy strength rum. Pussers by itself is kind of, it doesn't. It's not something I would ever drink. Do I have any? I probably drank it.
Oh, Jesus.
I never drink it.
Yeah. Like you
Oh,
contradict yourself in 1 sentence. Go. Good job.
yeah. Here it is.
It's
So-
not something I'd ever drink. I must drink it all.
Well, because painkillers, when I make them for the show, I always use this because I don't want to get sued. Because it has to be made, Pusser's painkiller has to be made with Pusser's rum. Otherwise,
It's not a painkiller.
it's not a painkiller. So they come up with a new name for it. But I got all that. So if you're worried,
The opiate?
yeah,
Yeah.
what? So
That works.
Yeah, good. The reason I don't have a painkiller going on and a Mai Tai going on is we've done all those drinks before, and I was trying to
Half the
branch
brain.
out. Weird. He's weird.
There's little song lyrics
Did
going
you
on
just
up
do
there.
like a WWE move? Like a.
I don't know. Sometimes I do.
Well,
moves.
Diana's singing, if you like pina coladas and get caught in the rain, if you're not in yoga, and you have half a brain.
Yeah,
I was finishing a line, sorry.
There you go.
that was.
What are you fucking ChatGPT now?
No, it's
No.
it's a song. You know, you would think
You know the
sometimes
song.
it's like Steely Dan, but it's not. It's some other random dude.
Yeah, it's like a one-hit
It's
wonder.
one
type
hit
deal.
one. I know, like I'm forgetting his name.
Wait, what? Okay, so
Yeah. Anyway, the moral of the story of that song is you need to talk to your partner before you start screwing around because your partner might be into what you're into.
I didn't need. So
I did not know that.
didn't know the.
You know the song.
I know the song.
You
I
listen
didn't
to the
know
lyrics.
meaning behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I've
it.
never listened to lyrics. That's
It's
probably
it's a
where it
song of hope.
No.
It's a very positive
Question
song
of the
on
day:
a negative,
what is a song
Yeah.
that you
That's not
just
about the
recently
infidelity.
discovered the lyrics for at a different
reinforced
level?
fidelity?
Well, like there's songs sometimes where I hear them and I'm like, I've heard the song forever, but I just now actually started to hear the lyrics for what they were, and you're like, oh, this actually has meaning behind it besides just the words I've always repeated.
Because everyone just remembers the chorus of this song. If
Yeah.
you like pina coladas.
Oh,
Right.
yep.
That's the only part I could tell you I would know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would have thought, okay, so
I can't
in my
remember the
head,
exact lyrics,
hearing
but
it,
it's like,
Steely Dan, I'm
"Had
thinking
a
also the
fight with my
Eagles.
woman."
Like, I could
Oh,
see the
really?
Eagles being
Yeah,
something.
like I associate fucking Don Henley with Walter Becker all the
Right.
time.
Sometimes I'm like, Power Station 3000? Nope.
Power Man.
I guess
Power Man,
Donald
whatever.
Fagan.
Is it
but-
Power Man? Power Man 3? Yeah,
Yeah.
Power Man
Give me
3.
a second.
That's Duran Duran.
Oh, is that wrong?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Rob Zombie's younger brother or something.
Unless I'm thinking Power Station and I'm right.
I've never heard of Power Station. But
Maybe
you're
it's just Power Station. Maybe there's no 3000.
Wrap it up.
Anyway, we have a coupon code
You know,
for you.
that kind of advice would have saved Haiti a lot of trouble.
You're gonna have to go back 2 episodes. I'll put it over here
That's
on
breaking the fifth wall.
the fifth wall.
I just broke the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Summer 1 is our coupon code. You can go to AwesomeDrinks.com. Why would you go to AwesomeDrinks.com to save 20% by September 15th? Because you can buy this fucking mug. Not this one, because it's mine. But I have others just like it.
But
And
for
here's the deal.
freedom, you can sign it and sell it.
It's pretty harsh.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't work. Because then, like, you wash it and it'll come off. Don't do that.
Just don't watch it.
But you can get all the different Tiki mugs, the Warrior mugs, the OG mugs, a couple of the other ones up there. They're like the best Tiki mugs on the planet. They're hand blown. Based on the, yeah, I know you could probably
Just like, I'm sorry.
That just
That's
doesn't make
great.
any sense.
No, it's great. It's great. No,
Yeah, well.
it's a craftsmanship.
yeah, it's a
Yes.
craftsmanship, and
And
it's
if anybody
built
appreciates
off.
craftsmanship, I know Doug appreciates.
Right. This is built off the original mold
Yep.
from that
And
original
hand-blown.
Tiki mug
Yep.
and glass blown
I
mugs
take it
from
in.
Massachusetts. So you
So-
pick up some of those.
Is that kind of like a mixed kind of jobby?
it's
yeah,
is it just a hand? It's blown. Like there's
Yeah.
a lot going on.
yeah.
No, really, but
I've seen
it's,
videos
It's
of that.
it's an art.
Also, sidebar for more Tiki videos down below. You can get the
Now we know
bartender
what
starter
kind of
kit
videos you watch.
and get your starter kit
That's
with
like
your
laughing.
Tiki mug. Complete your order. Use the coupon code. Save yourself some money. That's it. We're teaching you how to drink. Because I forgot the freaking.
Need it.
Lead it.
Today we're making a California Tiki cocktail and talking about some craftsmanship.
Yeah, I know.
Some interesting stuff.
Yeah, interesting stuff happens. Stay tuned. Interesting stuff.
No, as soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, let's
You're
not
like
laugh at that.
You're like your own like fans of things that you're just
We can
pulling
entertain
threads
ourselves.
and entertaining yourself the whole
Oh.
time.
Well,
Okay,
that's
I like that.
how it has to be done. I
Really?
can't expect anybody else to entertain me.
Right, that's an
Anything
awful
flowers.
imposition to put on people, isn't it?
You're right.
I don't expect other people to entertain.
Listen, you take care of you. I'm gonna take care of me.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Except when it comes to hand blown things.
Right, and then sometimes you just have to.
blow his thing.
Well,
I mean, I'm sure somebody can, but I don't have that kind of flexibility.
you can get creative.
You just need to be flexible.
Just saying, you can get creative.
That's right. There's vacuum cleaners.
Yeah, there are all types of suction devices.
It's true.
That's right.
They are
They need to be
made
cleaned
so
first.
that you can personally transport them yourself. It's one. It's,
Some are even battery operated.
Hold on.
again,
I have a problem with somebody sticking anything in a vacuum cleaner. That seems like a bad plan.
Oh, just keep the power button there, yeah.
Fair enough.
Safety.
Pull it like
Safety first.
it's like
It
a
depends how
exit cord, pull cord.
how strong the vacuum cleaner is.
yeah, and it also.
How do
has
you
to,
test
like,
it?
Yeah. Well,
Stick your finger
so
in.
that's the thing. No,
You need a baseline.
Just to
That's right.
You have
start
to.
with pinky.
It's like
Work your
you
way
have
up.
to kiss it. You have to kiss it.
I don't.
You have to
And see if you
kiss
can-
it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then then that's when you can get into a rhythm. Not that I know this.
Your logic sounds sound.
You can kiss it,
I would lead with.
but you
not
can't
that
get
I know
like
this.
overly aggressive with it,
Right.
Not
because
that I
then
know
that's
this,
when things
but-
get like
I see.
caught.
That's when ENTs get
Again,
involved.
I could just imagine. I could just imagine, like you can't get like like too aggressive at the end.
Sensitive.
Yeah, you have
We
to
need
just like
Appleton,
let it eventually. happen.
Demerara and pimento.
Can't rush it.
I'm looking
Can't
for
rush
granite,
these
though.
things.
Can't rush
You
it.
can't rush it,
So
especially when you're jerking your wong on a vacuum.
there goes
You're
all-
not jerking your wong on a vacuum. You're kissing it. We've been talking about it.
You're missing the point.
You're not a man of subtlety, are you? This is allspice jam.
What's the difference between that and pimento liqueur?
I assume pimento liqueur is different than allspice jam, but I don't know.
Pimento?
Echo.
Is it?
Is
cheese?
pimento and allspice the same thing?
From wikidip.com. Pimento is a synonym of allspice.
Huh. I had
Yeah.
no idea.
Really?
Now you know.
I was today years old.
See? The more you know.
Yeah, no.
You had like I knew this was true.
Now Ian can go say, today I learned.
Yeah.
I knew this
I
was
today
true, but
years old when I learned.
but
this.
when I'm gonna be honest with you, when Ian gives me that look, like, are you
sure?
do you? Because he's usually like, do you really know what you're talking about? And you're like, maybe I don't. And this one I knew
Excuse me.
was right,
No.
but you completely
High
had
five
me.
for you because I had no idea.
I was
man.
like, shit, I don't know
Oh.
anymore. He fucking gaslit me. I was on it. I was like, yep, that happened.
Diane is like, went to refill my drink and came back to Ian saying something about battery operated. Whoa.
You're welcome.
You know what's so I'm visiting my folks, right? And like I get to listen to my parents bicker and like and shit.
That's different.
I have now heard my mom gaslight my dad twice. Because like you know how there are, I swear to God, you're in those conversations, you've had these conversations with your spouse and you're like, you just said this, and they're like, no I didn't, and they're like, yeah you did, and then they're like, why are you being mean about it? And you're like, I'm not. I saw my mom do this to my dad twice, and I'm like, I listened to the whole conversation and he was right.
Did you?
Wait, but
That
did
wasn't
you,
a place
did you
to-
interfere?
No!
Smart
So
man.
you didn't do anything to
Well, that's-
curb this.
At times, I will say you need to leave the man alone or give him a break. Like, I will interject at that point, but I'm not going to be, like, in the middle of it going, you're gaslighting him.
I would have totally.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's throwing gas onto the.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Right.
then, like,
Yeah.
then she's going to come after me, and then, like, then she's going to gaslight me, and then, like, I'm going to wonder if I'm in the wrong.
that's pretty bad.
It would get, it doesn't, nothing gets
There's
resolved.
a no-win.
But I saw it happen twice.
Yeah, well, here's
At
the
some,
difference.
I'm gonna write my dad a letter and like, hey man, remember when I was visiting and mom brought this up and you're like, what the fuck's going on? You were right. She was gaslighting me. Love, Doug.
So, but at the same time, like if you have to conflict with either of those, my uncle will just not talk to you.
Oh.
Where my aunt will fucking wreck you. So like, if you're gonna pick an enemy, pick the one that doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah,
That's easier.
And aunt and uncle in this situation are both Doug's parents.
Yeah,
that's me. That's mine.
We're related.
We are.
Okay,
We are.
I confused anybody with that. Wait, is there a blending happening in this? Blend with crushing. Fuck.
And I'm
Yeah,
assuming
Diana's in the
that
same
like
place as I was.
the only people that
With
will
the
ever hear
pimento.
that story is like whomever was on the stream, and that's it. No recording.
What?
She was
I'll
in the
say
same
I
place
didn't
with
say
me as
that on
Pimento.
The
I know
stream
you.
is recording, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Do you
Should we do
release
this,
the
or
whole
you think
thing?
we Just shake it with
It,
blender?
it all
Yeah,
goes
I
up.
think
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
but,
great.
It's out there.
but people would have to watch the whole
You
thing.
know what?
Yeah,
Hey,
but they would have to watch the whole thing.
you know what? I don't know anybody that would do that. I'm not worried.
I like how you just moved out of the way. I was trying to like,
was I supposed to do?
I was trying to like be so like right in your face with this. I don't know what to do with it. It's stupid. It's so small.
Do you want me to just hold it?
No, that's even weirder.
Why? Oh, you can slip it through my belt loop.
Let's not do any of those things.
It would work.
Do you like pineapple juice?
Yeah.
There you go.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't like
Thanks.
pineapple?
It's just pineapple juice, of course it is.
Yeah, right.
What do you do? What?
Crushing ice.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna bathroom while he's working.
Nice
on
smell.
it.
I've already got this.
Yeah, you do.
Oh shit!
son of-
Why did I say
Oh,
anything?
you broke your the hammer.
Doug jinxed it though.
I did. Why the fuck did I say anything?
He's like, oh, that's a nice hair.
Yeah, break. You did. You broke it.
That's
The
okay.
glue joint popped.
That glue joint, Bob. You're okay.
Rude. You didn't do anything. The glue let go.
We can just drill it. We'll put some new pegs in there and redo
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's not broke. It's just currently slightly
It's
disabled.
transitioning to like being strong.
Can I see it? No, seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just some.
Oh,
These
that's
pegs
nice.
went all the way through, so those are. Well, they didn't go all the way through, obviously, right? Because they kind of stopped short. They stopped
That's
short.
the fucking China.
They
You know
stopped
what it
short
is?
like Mr.
That's it.
Costanza.
The tenons did not go all the way through.
Yeah,
Or the
See?
the
You
peg.
need to get new dowels.
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 Thank you.
New dowels.
Jesus. It's not like I don't do this for a living. Fuck me. You get hung up on dowels. I guess I don't use dowels enough. This is true. I don't.
Now that you found the weakness in your game, you can shore it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you see? Now that you know how to break it with a glue joint and not a dowel that goes through, put a dowel through it. Yeah.
Sorry, Derek.
Yep.
Did you say? Did I hear? That's a nice hammer. Bang!
Yep.
Wow, you heard all that, huh?
Well, I was walking up the stairs at the time, and I put the rest of it together. I got this one from your dad, but
That's the one my dad gave.
yeah, it might be-
Okay.
I don't think it'll leave rust stains on it. Probably
No,
not.
no.
I think it's beat the shit.
Anyway.
This will do.
So
the
what
job.
happened?
Well,
I'm
so
banging it.
the dowels didn't go all the way
through.
through, and the glue joint gave.
They fucking cheaped out on this shit.
Yeah.
Don't you sell those? Don't say that too loud.
No, I don't sell them anymore. No, I never sold this one because I can't
Because
remember
the
why.
shit was cheap, you could
Yeah,
tell.
because the dowels don't go all the way through.
Yeah, duh.
That's weird.
Right?
Whatever. I had I know I sold a different one, but I never kept any of those because I had that one. And then I stopped selling the loose bags because I can't get the fucking hammers anymore. Like hammers the hardest part to get, so I need like a woodworker that just goes and builds hammers for me. Although I don't really care that much because shit doesn't sell in the store anyway.
I'm gonna build this in the immersion blender cup.
Let me get
Yeah.
back to you on that. I'll try building some hammers. Why not?
Did you
I'll
just
make
hear-
sure the dowels go all the way through.
But did you just hear nothing sells in the store anymore? So I don't know if you really want to do that.
Yeah. No, this is just because now I have a reason to try it,
There you go.
and then, whatever happens.
Alright.
Burn your name on it and call it Peterson hammer.
I mean, if I get like a few hammers out of it, and just like have an excuse to build hammers.
If you built like a bunch of hammers, I could get the bags. You put those two things together. Boom.
Yeah.
We call him Hammer of Doug.
Yeah, the hammer of Doug.
And the logo could be this.
Man, I would hit that harder than the hammer of Doug.
Is that one on?
Right?
No, it's not.
That would be a saying pretty fast.
That would be a saying pretty fast. Alright. Now we got the, now we
Or I
established
could hit that harder with a hammer of Doug.
That's good.
Well, there you
If I only
go.
had a hammer of Doug, I could pound the shit out of that. And then you can call your penis the hammer.
That's where you'd go with that.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
That's the logical conclusion, I think.
We wrapped it up in a bow.
Right. And we spoke about
Oh,
wrapping it up.
that's great.
So,
All right. Well, there we go.
Alright, there we go. Oh wow, this is like right in my grill.
yeah, they're Dowels, not biscuits.
Welcome to Comment Cocktails, Doug.
Biscuits.
Ian, we're going to show you how to make... Well, we're going to stand there. He's going to make a drink.
Could say like saying my name like what?
This is hey, Doug.
Eh.
We're going to make a rum julep for you. That being not you, because you're the one that doesn't drink on the show.
Nope.
But I'll drink it, and then we'll give it to Jennifer, and she'll finish it.
I'll try to add any commentary that I can.
Well, commentary is always fun. 'Cause there's no other purpose for
No
me
guarantee.
doing this show outside of fun and commentary. So
There you
if
go.
people don't like it, fucking close your window.
Oh,
Alright.
no, people can't do that. They need to comment first.
Yeah,
That's-
with comment, close your window, and delete comment. Okay.
Or delete your comment, then close your window.
The rum julep. Oh, by the way, Stephen Foisey and WT Fitz are our executive producers for this show. You'll see their names flying across the bottom. This is a bit more complicated than one of our drinks. It's called the rum julep, and it has this: half ounce fresh lime juice, half ounce orange juice, half ounce of honey mix, half ounce of Appleton Jamaican rum, 1.5 ounces of Demerara rum, a quarter ounce of grenadine, quarter ounce of pimento liqueur, which is also known as allspice liqueur, and a dash of Angostura bitters, which seems redundant because it's got allspice in there already, but whatever. We're going to put this in an immersion blender right here, and we're going to immerse it in blending.
All right.
And an immersion blender just basically, it's like a glorified way of mixing stuff really fast. It doesn't cut, it doesn't do any of that. So you're going to want like crushed ice for this. You don't have to use crushed ice. We're going to, because it's proper. I don't want your people bitching at me. But you could use whole ice and do whatever you want with it. Doesn't matter.
Do you usually hold your audience in such contempt?
Yeah. I do. And then you get this from the probably
That's why they're an audience. though.
Beach Bum Berry remix.
They like it.
It's not the audience that follows the show. It's not the 9 people on the current stream. It is those folks that just come by to drive by to say something shitty.
Oh.
It's the internet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There's plenty of those.
Right.
I've been there.
You can get that anywhere. So we get our own fair share. And the thing that makes us a pain in the ass is the quarter ounce dashes of stuff. It's like, it's just so, like, tedious.
Tedious. Oh,
Double it down.
That's
You-
what I was going to say about this drink. There's a lot of ingredients with little quantities.
Yeah,
It's
you,
tedious.
this you should make 4 of
This
them at
shit
a
better
time.
be good. This shit's
Yeah.
tedious.
You gotta make a lot of them. Like, you should make this into a punch, and then you can, when you break all this out by times 4, you're gonna
Yeah.
end up in ounces rather than
Right.
all this craziness.
Because that's what happens when you divide or multiply a quarter by 4.
That's right.
Just saying.
Multiply a quarter by a quarter?
No,
by
by 4.
Oh.
And he
Get a
gets
whole-
like, and he gets like, oh, you're gonna have a whole bunch of ounces. Like, yeah, I know, I can do math too.
Yeah, I roll one of them.
A whole 1 ounces.
There you go. Keep doing your show.
Yeah.
This is great.
So, you can get these from, I would suggest
Fact checked.
hitting the links below and getting yourself Sippin' Safari and Beast Bum Berry Remix. Great books. Boom. Oh, shit. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,005. Good enough. You could garnish this. I had this idea that we were going to do wheels. We were going to do mint sprigs. We're going to do all this shit. We're not doing any of that.
What do you want? I'll cut something.
No, I don't care. I don't even have mint sprigs here.
Okay. I won't cut it.
Yeah, it
Is
is.
there
You haven't
a
done the
magnet?
one
How
that's
did that stay there?
Oh, no, there's like a little hook. So you put on the hook. Oop, I gotta put that in.
Sorry.
See that?
I have to
Hook
come
right
around.
here, and then a little foot.
Hook in a shelf.
Oh, I
A
see
hook
it.
in the shelf.
That's great. Okay, man.
Yep.
If I wasn't on the backside of it, it would have been
probably been
obvious. I
more-
wouldn't have had to stop everything to figure out what the hell's going on.
Hold on!
Sorry.
I don't think what you just did is legal. There'll be aliens going on right
I
here.
thought it might be like one of those things,
You
like
gotta go to
like
Congress.
sharper image, it floats.
Yeah.
It's like a floating immersion blender,
Yeah.
which would be cool, but it's
but also
not here.
not.
You know what they say? They all float down here.
Yeah, I just like one with a magnet.
This. Whoa.
That looks
This
cool.
is gonna look shitty on camera.
But it was the right amount.
It was.
That was perfect.
With that cup and that froth, it looks like something you can get out of a New England pub circa 1700s, right?
1777.
And it's probably like a unpasteurized egg and beer.
Oh, I thought it was like that's the foam on the pea.
That's what. Oh yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
The pea, yeah.
foam on a pea.
No, it's gross.
Oh, I
That
get
was a
it.
bad
like
joke.
you peed in the toilet.
Sometimes you can take jokes back, other times you can't.
Pea foam's a thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I take it back. Now I feel bad.
Yeah. Well, no, pea foam like
Like on the
sweet
ocean.
peas. Like
Oh,
sweet
that
peas,
kind
they
of
can
foam.
make a pea foam.
Oh, that's right.
Like-
Yes.
What about beans? Like aquafaba.
I had a like a. Oh gosh, can't.
Fresh chickpea foam,
Chickpea foam. So,
which is another type of pea foam. Chickpea.
Chickpea
variety.
foam.
Chicks.
So
Okay.
this cocktail highlights specifically Demerara. It's the core component of this. So,
Look at Jen, and she's like, like she can't even look at me.
This. I'll
Like she doesn't
explain
want to
it.
look at me.
Yeah. You're an
What did you
embarrassment.
do?
I made a joke about chickpea foam.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Did I
She
stop
picked
paying
up on it,
Okay.
and she was embarrassed.
Okay.
I wasn't embarrassed. I was
Ashamed?
just was horrible.
Oh, okay.
No.
This drink tastes very pimento forward. Also,
Now that we
nice.
know that pimento is allspice.
It's got a lot of allspice and rich rum flavor. I blame that on this. We're using El Dorado 12. There's a couple different Demerara rums you can use for this. I went with a rich, thick, like bold flavor. So you can get a Demerara rum from a lot of different companies, but there's only one distillery. It's called the Demerara Rum, or it's called Demerara Rum, Demerara Distillery Limited, and they're in Guyana, South America. Only place that makes Demerara rum. They take sugarcane from the Demerara River. For some reason, the heat and the humidity and everything makes it like smoky and rich. And then they take that, they put it in like a 100-year-old wooden distillery, like a distill. It's made of wood. I don't know how it fucking works. There's fires involved with distilling,
Yeah,
but
like
whatever.
when you distill things, it gets hot.
Yeah, you can find pictures on the internet if you look for.
Was that the liquor tank that's wood, or is like?
No, like the fucking still is wood.
Is it like encased in metal?
No, because that would be a metal still with wood around it.
Well, no, it could be a wood still with metal around it.
No, but it's made of wood.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's I don't know where
I
the
think those are
flames.
interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting, and it's like an old like style of distilling, probably before they come up with an idea like, hey,
Maybe it
metal.
doesn't get as hot.
I don't know.
I think that's probably
Still
safe
gotta
to
get.
say.
It's got to get at least
Yeah.
160 though, right? Or 100 or 210 or whatever the number is to get.
The evaporation point.
Yeah. So like, it's fucking magic. We know that, right? So it works, and they make this, and you can find this in other companies. Maison makes a Guyana rum. El Dorado is actually the distillery's branding. There's a bunch of other Demerara. Oh, Lemon Heart is a Demerara rum, which we'll use later. Oh,
El Dorado's good.
I feel like Plantation Artisanal. This might be a Demerara. It doesn't say it, but it could be. A lot of the darker rums are. I know Hamilton has a Demerara rum. So they all come from the same distillery, but they basically outsource the liquid, and then they can age and do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Kind of like MGP. Or
Yeah.
MGP,
It's just MGP just for Demerara rum.
Right.
This cocktail, the rum julep, was invented in the 40s by Don Beach, served at Don Beachcomber's Cabaret restaurant in Waikiki, Hawaii, around the circa 50s. So
It's delicious.
It's old. It doesn't taste anything like a julep.
It's just the cup. It's all about the cup.
It's literally just the cup. Like, oh, I got the cup.
There's no mint. There's no whiskey.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no-
like that review when I said I like my Amaro Manhattan
It's like
with
the Manhattan Noir.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
without any
Manhattan
whiskey or vermouth.
Right. Which we named Manhattan Noir.
It's called the Manhattan Noir now.
That was better than the Staten Island.
Yeah.
Was that
Yep.
one?
If you use Jamaican rum, it would be the Staten
Hudson, New
Island.
Hampshire.
Oh, which part?
Right here.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no. Oh. Hey, you know what? I'll never get back, so let's move forward.
It's the only way to go.
Yeah.
So you should. Oh,
It's
you
true.
you should go to awesomeDrinks.com. Use Summer 1 to save yourself 20%. Why did I call it Summer 1? I don't know why I did that, but it was like I saw one, I pushed the button. Summer 1.
It was the simplest thing I could think. One.
Oh, literally. Save 20% at awesomeDrinks.com until like September 15th. So that's good for you because you could buy tiki mugs, syrups, and all the other loveliness. This, my friends, is called, I don't know if I have any of these in stock anymore, but this is
Honey
BG
Bar
Reynolds
Mix.
Honey Mix. Honey Bar Mix. Oh, I like the name Honey Bar Mix. But it's just Honey Mix.
And ask Ian how lovely honey is to work with.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
You should buy some honey syrup.
Yeah. Honey can be a pain in the ass because it's so thick.
It takes a while to like
Water it
dilute
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
dilute down, which is what honey mix really is. So if you're cheap and you're at home and you're like, I just want to like make this cocktail, and I happen to have some pimento liqueur or allspice jam at home, then just take your honey, pour it in a little cup, add some water until it becomes usable for cocktails, and that's called honey mix. There you go. Lesson for you today. The more you know. You have any words with him?
No.
Really?
I find that untrue.
I got nothing. I made a weird pea froth joke earlier, and I
was
got
it?
nothing since.
You're like,
I
wait,
know.
I already said
No,
something.
I've already, yeah.
I used my quota for this episode.
I can't. Well,
Spent it all.
I have visuals.
He's-
That's all I've got on this.
He's
And
got 20 minutes. To
you know
come up
what?
with-
You know what else it could look like? You know what that looks like? It looks like the froth on top of a Coke float.
Oh, like an ice cream when the ice cream is
Yeah.
Ice cream float, yeah.
Yeah.
with that
yeah.
whatever that is that happens when you put ice cream and root beer together.
And
Yeah.
there's no pineapple
Or
in here,
Coke.
but that froth is holding well.
Yeah,
It is. What is
frothy.
that?
It looks like the frothy scum that you find on ponds sometimes,
Yeah.
or in the ocean.
Can we come up with a new
Listen,
name?
it's the visual. I'm not making it up.
Yeah.
Frothy.
Let him make his observations in his own way.
This
John.
is all I
Stop
got.
gaslighting me.
And you know what? I'm sure that
Scum.
it tastes great. Does
Frothy.
it taste good?
Yeah, that's even less filling.
It's like it's not less filling. It's probably very bad for you, and it's got allspice.
Seriously, is it good?
Yeah, it's allspice.
Probably.
Allspice, right?
He was
Sour.
serious.
Would you say it's like the fall version of a tiki? Because of the
No.
allspice.
Tiki is summer.
Fair enough. But allspice works in tiki pretty well, even throughout the seasons.
Yeah, because you know it's fall somewhere.
It's fall summer.
Could be fall anywhere, you never know. It could be in a separate dimension, some thread you follow, whatever. No, it's not. This is a drink I would only have like once
I see.
because it's got a lot of potent allspice flavor,
Mhm.
and it's not enough sour to it to like
It's
make
fall
it
like 3/4 of a light year away from us, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
speed of light times. Yeah, maybe I'll buy it.
Sure.
I bet you if you look right now at the James Webb Telescope and you look in and you see Earth from 6 months ago,
Yeah.
we're sitting there drinking these.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Sidebar, Tiki videos down below, bartender starter kit at awesomedrace.com. Using that coupon code I told you about earlier. That is it, my friends. We are teaching you how to drink.
Yay. Today we're making a cocktail with
We
a bunch
are.
of little ingredients to
Little.
make a big cocktail. Is it
Oh.
worth it?
That's
Is it?
true.
It
I don't
might
know.
be.
It might be worth it.
Yeah, it depends how you feel about foam.
That's,
So, your Manhattan Noir, could we call that Staten Island if you used Jamaican rum?
oh, there you go. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good.
Because of the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just agree with it. Yeah, exactly. Fuck New Jersey.
That was fucking genius. And then you'll come up with the second part. You're like, wait a minute. No, that was genius. Wouldn't that be that would be a Newark.
I was like, I don't know. Maybe there were a bunch of Jamaicans that settled in Staten Island that I'm not aware of. I'll just go with it. Ah, yeah.
Wouldn't it be like a
Fuck those
Newark?
people.
Like a Hoboken?
No, but
Hoboken's
Newark
the-
is trashy.
Well, yeah, but that's nowhere near Manhattan.
No.
Hoboken's just on the other side of the...
Yeah, but it's
You can
still
see-
in
I don't know.
England.
You can
It's
see
still in
Manhattan from
New-
Hoboken.
It's still in the, what do you call this area? United States.
Yeah, I mean, it's not far. It's just not visually close.
Oh, fair
You
enough.
can't see it from there.
Pirate
Would
King.
you serve that as a mulled wine?
No.
No. I don't even know what that would mean. Because a mulled wine would need wine,
And not crushed ice.
not crushed ice.
Okay.
You don't have to be a tiki enthusiast to know that.
What do you have to be a tiki enthusiast to know?
Shut up! I don't like you!
Do you need?
We don't need this.
Okay.
We
Do you need
this.
the immersion blender?
I do.
Okay.
What's this blend?
We need Pernod,
I see.
lemon heart, and passion fruit.
Pernod. Well, oh, Pernod?
For now.
Oh, lemon heart. Pernod.
Yes.
Lemon heart. Pernod. Lemon heart.
How much?
Hamilton. Lemon heart.
It's not Hamilton.
I figured it would be.
No, I bought a new one at totalwine.com.
Oh, yeah.
Although it wasn't at the .com one. It was at the Burlington one.
.com.
Did Jennifer?
No, I don't think so. She walked right by it like she couldn't care less. All that effort.
She could.
We need passion fruit syrup
That's the age-old question.
because we used it all up. Yay!
Ta-da! You know what I did there?
It's a freshie.
That was a Windows 95 joke, was it?
Oh, okay.
Ta-da.
Blend with
Then you
crushed
go,
ice
ta-da.
in immersion blender. Let's make that.
That's right. This fucker's got some history behind it too.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah! High five! That's right!
Yeah. Ing. Yeah. Bird.
High five this.
Yeah.
fuck. He's gonna break another fucking hammer, isn't he?
Okay, sure.
Wait, another hammer?
Yeah.
I don't think I can break this one that my dad gave. It's pretty damn sturdy.
Because it's basically a hammerhead
It's metal.
with a little stick on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna move before I lose a toe. I thought you lost all this weight. Why are you?
I put on some weight, but my knees hurt. I haven't been moving very much. My knees are stiff.
You need to move.
Yeah.
It's not
I know a
where
good
it's
gym for you.
What's that?
You should go to the gym we go to.
I've never really successfully gone to a gym.
What do you mean? You just get in the car, you drive there, you go beep, and then
It's a little more involved.
Yeah, I mean, there's the consistency aspect.
There
Like,
you
yeah.
go.
And that's never really worked for me. I
You
don't know
need
why.
to.
Yeah.
It's
I have to do something that I enjoy.
Okay, you
Like
know what?
Fight
I
sports
don't-
was fun because I enjoyed fight sports. Hiking, I want to go hiking.
There you
Right,
go.
but you can't just go hiking after work.
Yeah,
it's-
you can. Why not?
Because we
What,
live
you've
in
never
here.
walked?
That's not hiking.
On a
That's
hill?
on a treadmill.
Yeah.
No,
Hiking, treadmilling, potato.
I'm just saying, like, it helps when, like, you can do it every day, or at least
Yeah.
a few times.
Do you live near a hill?
No, he lives down the street.
It's pretty flat.
Oh. Yeah.
But
Find some stairs.
I got
Dude,
some
you
stairs
just
at
gotta
home.
be friends with some of the muscle heads at our gym, and you'll be fine. You show up, and then you can high five each other.
If I were
they do
motivated,
this.
I just book Wyman, but he goes to like CrossFit
Yeah,
at
but-
4 in the morning.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Ah. Why?
Plus, you'd have
I
to
mean,
go
I
to where
Sometimes he
Yeah.
goes
Why?
twice. He's guy's jacked.
Oh no, he's like,
He's like
yeah,
one of
he's,
those.
If that's your thing.
he's like way too much ripped.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's very much into it.
Is
too,
that
which
what they
cool.
call yoked?
Yeah, he's got a couple of yolks.
He's got a couple?
Yeah.
Wow, he's multi-yoked?
Oh yeah. Like I don't want to exercise that
It
much.
sounded like somebody just knocked. That was weird.
That?
No, it was like knock, knock, knock.
That was me with my ring on the door.
Knocking it 3
Why are you
times.
knocking and making it weird?
I don't like this.
No, that's not how it sounded.
Yeah, because I was over there.
Well, then do it over here and I'll say, yeah, that was you or not.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside.
I don't like this.
Yeah, something
Were
like
you
that.
saving that?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a walk by and drink it. I thought you were gonna keep walking and take it and drink it, but maybe you're just gonna drink it all there.
Well, maybe I'm just gonna try it.
No.
What?
Well, once you try it, you'll want to drink more. So.
It's got a lot of ice in it.
Does the Pirate King with the wrench,
So it's very
is that like a special flair?
alloy.
The Pirate King. What?
He's got his name's
It's-
Pirate King with the wrench next to
No,
it.
he's got a wrench because he's an admin or whatever. He's a moderator.
I
So
see.
when somebody is a douchebag, you can just make him go away.
Nice.
He's been given the power.
Good job,
Which
Pirate
means
King.
I haven't given power to people in like probably 3 years. So that means he's been watching for a long time. Who is texting me? It's
Not it.
Mimi got on the board.
That should be an easy thing to tell.
how are they playing croquet? It's a Friday.
That's why Mimi's playing.
Oh.
There's not enough people, but
Well,
Mimi's on the board.
I don't know. I would. Oh, because they come every year. That goes over there Friday.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
All right,
All right.
here we go. Welcome to I need the sherry. There, that's better. It's between both of us. Welcome to Combat Cocktails. It's really just Ian. Ian's gonna make a cocktail.
And
And me and Doug and I, it's in some English, and that's the way you're supposed to say it.
Sure.
We're going to editorialize.
okay.
So we're going to do here. So,
That's lemon juice.
Lime
Oh,
juice.
wait.
Lime juice, lime juice, that's lime
Fuck,
juice.
I'm already fucking it up.
no, that's fine.
Okay.
It's a half
No,
ounce of
it's
lime
good.
juice.
All right.
Right? Yep, should be. And a
Okay.
half ounce of orange juice. And then a half ounce of passion fruit syrup from BG Reynolds. Available probably at awesomedrace.com. I don't know if I'm going to carry. I'm not going to carry BG. I'm not going to carry syrups anymore at awesomedrace.com. So if you want to get it, use Summer 1. Here you go. Save 20% off at awesomedrace.com. Once my BG Reynolds are gone, once my Library and Co are gone, I'm not going to carry syrups anymore because like nobody buys them, so they just sit there. Also, we're going to have a dash of Angostura bitter, 4 drops of Pernod. We're going to use an ounce of 151. This is Lemon Heart Demerara rum. We talked a little bit about Demerara rum. This recipe is focused primarily on the fact that it's an overproof. So Demerara or not, there's some fantastic overproofs. This one by chance is awesome.
Yep,
You can get some
Plantation's
OFTD, 69%, which is, if you do the math, it's a lot of percentages.
Lemon hearts.
So proof, high proof.
We're very
Oh,
much
is that like
fans of
140,
plantation brands
138?
as well.
Yeah.
Wow, that's right.
138.
138 is pretty high. This is only 150. Oh, it's higher.
It's higher.
Bigger is the number. Bigger.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah.
So you're gonna blend this with crushed ice. Put it in an immersion blender. If you like, I don't want to immersion blender, Derek. You're just being a dumbass. Then put it in a shaker with crushed ice and shake it for like 5 seconds, and you're gonna be good. What?
Wow, look at you being so precise.
Ian is
Four
being
drops of
precise.
Pernod.
Because
Nice.
I've been burned by
Because
Pernod before.
You've over Pernod things.
Pernod will rip you.
No,
We made a
black
zombie
licorice.
once with way too much Pernod.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he was doing this. Like you just drip it like this, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Like, that's fine.
yeah. Well, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. No.
So
Did you
Pernod.
make the drink?
We,
It
we
doesn't
always
matter.
do that. Anyway. Wow, there's a lot of crushed ice in there, Holmes.
Yeah, it's been sitting there, too.
You can't just jam it in.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Drill it.
Oh yeah.
Roll it.
Oh, look at that. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't like that.
Went a little too fast.
Whoa. Whoa. Easy
got the
there.
Riding lightning on that one. Sorry about that.
There.
So this, by the way,
I think
didn't
it was
mention
too
it.
much of that.
Yeah, it
Got
was,
a little
yeah, it was definitely too much jerking. This recipe is called the Cobra.
And I love
For those that don't know how to read the title of the episode,
Yep.
how's that look? Fantastic, fantastic, right there on the Cobra. You know why? Because it's got a fucking venom.
I was crushing packed ice. That's why I couldn't jam in there.
Knock 3 times on the ceiling.
If you want me twice on the pipe, if the answer is no.
Oh, crushed ice in there.
I can hear.
Chewing your drink.
Yeah. Rawr.
There you go.
Not too overproofy. So, overproof rum, by the way, lots of flavor in overproof rum. The problem is you can't taste it because it's overproof rum and it burns your face up and you get all the funny faces happen. So the way you get over dealing with the overproof rum is you dilute the shit out of it. And you dilute it down,
You just blow that onto the bar.
it's like a
Turns
booger.
out straws suck up ice.
It's like a little booger.
Yeah.
So,
Trouble geese.
Do you get boogers stuck in your straws often?
yeah. It's like when people are and this in the bathroom and you're like,
You
come
know,
on, dude.
There are dollar bills.
Hey, what's up, cokehead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. You wanna
You're
go
such a druggie.
You want to go snort some blow?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go do some coke.
Let's go hit that snow mountain.
Yeah. You want to do some lines?
What's happening right now?
I don't know.
Peer pressure. That's what's happening.
Sometimes, yeah.
So,
Let's go do some blow. I like saying blow. Sorry, you do your show.
It rhymes with blow.
Get it? Blow. Hey, let's go to the blow show. Get it? You watch people do blow.
yeah, I get it.
Good, I know.
So Lemon Heart, overproof in general. Notice how dark this is because it's dimmer. But in general, overproof. The beauty of overproof is you put that and rest it in oak, and it sucks the flavors out of everything. Alcohol extracts really well. High proof alcohol
Extracts
really
even better.
well. So when you have overproof
Hence
rum,
bitters.
right, which are high proof alcohol in a very small droplet.
Right.
If you have, which gives you all the flavor. This is going to draw all the flavor out of the barrels. Plus, it's got its rich molasses because it's a dimmer rum. And for some reason, Lemon Heart specifically is used for a lot of tikis. Probably was marketed back in the day. I don't know. There's some history behind that. But Lemon Heart disappeared for a while, kind of like the Fashion Yellow Syrup. But Lemon Heart came back strong, and they've just recently relabeled this. I bought this at Total Wine probably 3 months ago because I was like, I need to have this because I'm always afraid it's going to go away. Right. And when that goes away, you can't make half the tiki drinks.
Which is insane.
Right. And we've tried back in the day, I think Doug was here for that when we were on that table. We tried it with Hamilton 151.
Excuse me.
It just doesn't taste the same. So you need to have Lemon Heart. If it calls for Lemon Heart, if it just says overproof rum, whatever, Jet Pilots and some other shit, you can throw whatever. I would go with the OFTD from Plantation, but if it calls for Lemon Heart, pick Lemon Heart if you can get it. And otherwise, tiki drinks with overproof, it's typically just overproof. You don't need a lot of other alcohol because it's a lot of alcohol to begin with.
It's going to get masked.
Yeah, you add an ounce of overproof. That's basically like a shot and a half, which is
Or
an average drink.
it's layered on top like a scorpion bowl.
Yep, and you lit. Do all kinds of cool stuff with it. But overproof's pretty important when it comes to tiki cocktails. There's history. Oh, I see history back here. Not much. Invented in a Kon-Tiki restaurant in 1962. You get yourself the Cobra. I'm guessing it's called the Cobra because there's also another drink called the Cobra Fang, completely different. But I'm guessing because it's got like venom.
For the Pernod.
Yeah. Well, although
Drops
like,
of venom.
well, I'm thinking just because it's overproof, it's dangerous.
Oh, that could be too.
Like,
What color?
that's a tiki drink.
Oh, I
It's
thought
always
that was
orange.
like what cobras do when they get up in the morning.
Well, it kind of looks like if like poison got in your blood, that's what
See,
happens to your
yeah,
blood. It
yeah,
clots,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's why you die because
Yeah.
your blood clots.
Yeah,
So
it's a
we did
visual
the right
representation of
nice.
what the cobra
Is
will
that
do
really
to your
what happens?
innards.
Is that what
I
happens?
learned something today.
Yeah, if you stick some snake venom in the
It'll
tube of
clot.
blood,
Yeah.
it just turns into like a blood clot.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
That's why you die.
yeah.
You just have an aneurysm.
Well, that and on top of like the
Heart
fear
attack.
of getting bit by a snake, that'll fucking kill you.
Well,
If you're afraid of snakes.
well, think about the
Not
combination.
so.
Like it's a blood clotting agent,
Yeah.
and now your blood's
Moving
pumping
faster.
faster because
Yeah.
your heart's beat.
It
Yeah.
goes right to your brain.
Yep.
Or
Dude.
your heart.
There's no win there.
No.
No.
Snakes are fucking cruel.
Yeah.
Why do they do that shit?
Well,
Like, I
because-
never bothered them.
Well, see, the thing is,
They-
I think
50 million
those
years
are the
before
ones that
that?
got bothered. They got
Oh.
bothered, and they're like,
They evolved into death machines.
they
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, they can't really say, "Hey, fuck off," you know. So they bite you.
Right.
So they're trying to send the message
I
not
don't
just
know.
to you, but everybody like you.
They cobras have the things.
Like a
Rattlesnakes have
bully.
the thing.
Yeah.
Like they already tell me, I see the fuck off is happening. Like I'm hearing it.
All
Like
right.
you dance up in the sky like that.
But they have predators. There are
Yeah.
snake predators. So
Yeah, like,
fucking honey badger.
Yeah,
Doesn't
honey
give a
badgers,
shit.
mongooses.
Yep.
Those
Yep.
things that
Mongoose
scream
eye.
like babies.
Yeah. Mongoose eye.
What were those things that scream like babies?
Not
Not
meerkats.
Goats?
Meerkats.
No, the shit in the woods that kill dogs
No,
and shit.
the
Fisher cats.
Fisher cat. Okay.
Oh.
Fisher
I bet a
cats.
fisher cat, they take out a porcupine, they should be able to take out a cobra.
There we go.
Probably.
They
Let's
flip the
speculate
porcupine
more
over.
on.
We can
Fisher
speculate.
cats are
Yeah, let's do more
Fact check me on that one.
wildlife cage
Yeah.
matchup speculation.
Put it on
Let's see
YouTube.
who could go. Who could go?
Didn't they do
against
Celebrity
you.
Deathmatch back in the day? They could do it with
Yeah.
They've done that on
Yeah.
YouTube.
with claymation.
See, I have my money on the honey badger for all the fights until like it's a weight class issue. You know what I mean?
Right. Elephant versus honey badger.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or a hippo versus honey badger.
Yeah.
Right. Something like that.
Hippos
I don't know.
can be
Honey badger's
dangerous.
such a cute name.
Hippos
How could
chase
be
you
so
down. Oh my
big?
god.
Well, it
And
just
you don't
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, the fuck did that happen, right?
That's how it is.
Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but you can use Soda One to save yourself 20% off at AwesomeDrinks.com. You can get yourself some Chicago highballs, get some deep glasses, some syrups and shit like that. I mentioned syrups already. That's good until September 15th.
You mentioned the syrups that you aren't carrying anymore.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I can't remember if I had that. I might have one of
Keep
those.
going.
So you can
Sure
do the one
PSA.
you want. You should check it out. Also, there's a sidebar over there. There's going to be more tiki drinks. And then down below, the bartender starter kit. That's not going out of stock. So you can always get yourself a bartender starter kit so that you can start bartending. And by that, I mean drinking at home with friends for fun. That's it. Do shot drink.
Leaving.
Today we're making another overly complicated simple drink.
Right to
In
the
a blender.
Oh, like a cobra.
Yeah, it's called the Cobra. It's going to be awesome, though.
Nailed it.
Venom.
Complicated.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Right. Because of the venom.
Right.
Cool.
Did you see me Cobra you right in the neck?
I did. I just said that.
You
Like a
picked up
cobra.
exactly what you put down.
Yeah, you can have that one back. I don't really care for
Okay.
it.
Too much pimento for you?
Yeah.
Pimento.
He's a pimentoist. I
Do
knew
you
it.
need the thingy again?
Ooh, this one's weird
I don't
too.
know. What? What do you mean it's weird?
Yeah.
It tastes like a blood clot.
It probably tastes like a blood clot.
This tastes like a blood clot. No, we don't need that one.
It's a little coppery.
Oh, the NCC 71-201. Isn't that the USS Prometheus?
Yep.
Sure.
It is, and I suspiciously put it in the episode with the cocktail called a Voyager.
Pirate King says, "Oh my God, it's done."
I saw that. That's why I was trying to figure
out
why the Pirate King was so special.
With his wrench, because he's a moderator.
That's what Derek
I
said.
know, we've had this conversation.
Okay.
We just wanted to revisit the conversation because revisiting is what we
I'm
do.
reinforcing your knowledge learning.
I'm so
If I say it again, you'll really get it.
You'd be surprised.
Learn 'em.
You could
imagine
imagine
how many
times I've heard that.
Learn them.
Just one more time. You'll get it next time, Doug.
Yeah.
You'll get it next time.
Benedictine
this.
is
Used to be up here somewhere.
yeah, I can get it because
You know where it is?
because I like you searched for it for about 20 minutes, and I was like, where the fuck did I put this? Yep. When I saw that, I was like, oh, Ian will like this drink.
Yeah.
So I'm making the last.
I already do.
And the ticks good.
This
So
really
we're going out
fucking
on a high
good.
note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican rum.
Puerto Rican. Oh, dude, that's racist.
No, it's not. It's Puerto Rican. You racist?
Name me a
That's,
Puerto Rican rum that's not Bacardi.
Doesn't matter because Bacardi's awesome.
Yeah, Bacardi's good. It wins every time.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I don't
you can't fight it anymore. You've even
trying
picked
right
this
now.
every time
I'm
in the
trying!
tasting tests.
I want to.
We went to the Bacardi. Well, I didn't get in because
Okay.
there was no tickets left.
Why do you keep
When
poking
I'm
me?
in Puerto Rico, him and Sarah went to the Bacardi distillery.
Oh,
I
nice.
hung out at the bar because there were no tickets left for the
Oh,
distillery
really?
tour. But it was good.
I believe it's
The
also.
part that I saw was good.
I believe
The
the
bar.
Bacardi distillery is the biggest distillery in the world.
It was pretty large
You have to buy tickets.
Editorial.
to go on the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And by the time I hooked up with them,
Yeah.
had cell phone connection because we were in the island,
Yeah.
and tried to buy a ticket, they
It
were
was
already
too
sold
late,
out for the
yeah.
ones that they had gotten. So
Oh, why is there a hearts line up my screen?
we conveniently ran out of ice. on this last
Somebody-
one.
It says even though YouTube nuked this channel, it's good to know the crew has stuck it out.
I just drink for fun. You getting more ice?
Yeah, we need ice for this one. This is the last drink.
Yeah.
No, we don't need a lot.
Yeah, the algorithm fucked me.
Did
I'm
it?
gonna say. I'm so. The butthole.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say
right
maybe-
up my butthole.
it's either-
my tight puckered butthole.
It's either
There
the YouTube, the algorithm doesn't like me, or because alcohol, and like I make every episode so you have to be 18 or older.
Yes.
But but at the same time,
Not
like I don't
family
just want to
Like, it
have
doesn't
the
really matter,
views.
does it?
No, but like 18-year-olds or older should be the ones I'm targeting. So like I don't care if I don't get the other people. It just tells me that there aren't enough 18-year-olds out there, 18 plus.
Isn't that the main demographic, 18 to 35?
Yeah. But YouTube doesn't like me. I bet you if they put me on the front page, I'd get billions of views. But I don't, because I'm not on the front page.
Oh, you know what you guys need to do?
I started
You
uploading
need
on
to give
Rumble.
somebody $1 million,
I could do that.
like Mr. Beast.
If I give Mr. Beast $1 million, he's gonna like tell my name, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, but then it's like a bunch of kids, and then you have to deal with that shit.
Right, I don't
But
want
he
that
does stuff
demographic.
with parents too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you could have a kids versus parents drinking match.
Here you go. There
I
you
see
go.
how that can't possibly get me banned.
Yeah, yeah.
The
And
algorithm
then
loves
afterwards, we'll put money on which family we think's gonna have a domestic abuse charge.
that. Right.
Or whose kids
Oh,
are gonna
make
grow
this-
up really messed up.
Yeah, let's see how fucked up we can make
Yeah.
But I
this
didn't
with
say
our
the kids
betting.
have to drink alcohol. It could be kids drinking
Right.
a highly
Kool-Aid.
caffeinated beverage to see how fast they burn out versus parents having day drinking.
There
See
you
how fast
go.
they
That's
burn out.
okay.
But here's
Hey, I think you should market that show. That's a show right there.
this is what I told Doug today. Sit
down, shut up, go to bed.
back in the day, I don't need this anymore. But back in the day, we probably made $750 a month on the show, and he still laughed at me because it wasn't enough money, which is true. And now we make like $250 a month on the show, and I was like, so I reframed my perspective.
It's $2.50, people.
Right. So,
$2.50.
yes, I can work at Burger King
Who
and
left?
make more money. No, it's just the money. It just
Yeah,
goes
it's
away. The advertisers left, or YouTube doesn't show
YouTube
my show.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
like-
everybody's leaving YouTube.
Everybody's leaving YouTube, so what are my options? I go to TikTok and make $0. So that doesn't make any sense. So I was like, you know what? Here's the deal. I hang out with friends and drink on camera, and at the end of the month, somebody gives me $250 for it. That's not that bad,
It's pretty much a win.
It's a good deal.
right? That's a win. If I say I'm working really hard to build a show, and I spent, I don't know, $10,000 in these 2 cameras, and I don't even want to count all the rest of the shit and the $5,000 in the bar, it doesn't work out very well. But
But
if you're drinking with friends,
Yeah.
and somebody's gonna pay you to watch it,
yeah,
And
whatever.
you can say you have a pretty damn ass cool bar.
and I have a damn ass cool bar.
and you make new friends all over the place.
Yeah.
net
did.
positive.
Right.
It's all net
Yeah,
positive.
So it's all positive as long as you don't look at it in a negative light. And I started uploading on Rumble. Maybe we'll make a big audience there, and then we can start talking to other people.
That thing
Yeah.
that just went on.
Okay.
And I mean, if the only one thing I'm curious about of uploading to Rumble is if we're going to get anybody but a bunch of diehard Republicans. Because Rumble, because you ever eat this?
Yeah, Rumble's started
like
by
a-
like the Daily Wire or something.
Probably. It's like free speech. Like they don't block you, and like I can say anything I want. which is cool.
Yeah, I know the Ruben reports on Rumble.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people go on Rumble that want to talk about things that YouTube will ban you for, like saying anti-vax or whatever. So I like, hey, if I can get an audience on a new thing, why not
Yeah,
try it?
there's nothing wrong with that.
No. So I uploaded my first episode today. It was our last month's episode.
Who?
If I still worked at the club, maybe we could do that.
Porn?
The tipsy bartender.
The tipsy bartender trick.
Oh.
You bring in
So
attractive women
Right.
to dress
You could-
scantily.
yeah.
But even
He doesn't do that anymore
doesn't
either.
even
Yeah,
usually-
Like because it
Well,
costs him too much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to pay all those women to come on. And so originally Tipsy Bartender brought him on the show because they wanted to exchange the fame of being on the
Exposure,
show
yeah.
for their Instagram, right? And or their porn or whatever they were doing. And then later on he was like, this is fucking costing me a lot of money. And the credibility wasn't there. So now he does things so he looks more credible. His stuff is very college. I still watch him.
Yeah,
I talk
trash
to him.
can cocktails.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah.
Punches in a trash can.
Yeah, like or in a pool, you just build a big thing. Like I get it. Like he has got an audience. That's great. It's just not what I don't find enjoyment in that. But it's funny to watch him do it.
Are people clicking the heart? Is that why that goes heart?
I don't understand why there's a heart there.
Okay, but it just went.
Apparently, you guys can make hearts fly up my screen.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes, front rumble's free speech. So, you ready?
Start it up.
Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Me and Derek and Doug are gonna watch Ian make a cocktail, and I'm gonna editorialize it for you. And Doug is gonna say some shit that's probably controversial.
And hilarious.
I don't know. I want to hear it. Come on. say
No,
it.
I got nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, throw me a ball so I can hit it at least.
All right. I'll start with this. This is
Quick,
called.
do a joke boy.
Do it. This is called.
Make us laugh.
Yeah.
This, my friends, is called the Voyager. It's a tiki cocktail. We're gonna put it in. I don't even know what do we even decide. Oh, it's going lowball. The Voyager is 2 ounces of Puerto Rican rum, half ounce of fresh lime juice, half ounce of Benedictine, half ounce of Valerian, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. For all intents and purpose, this is like a daiquiri gone sideways. Because it's got all the things you'd expect. Oh, look at now I got smiley faces flying up my screen. It's got all the things that you would put in a daiquiri, but then you add some flarinum for some, and then you're going to hit it with a little Benedictine.
For some more.
Right, because that's like your honey. What else is in there?
Oh,
You know,
No one knows.
some Ben, some Dictine,
Dictines.
some Dictines.
I
That's
don't
weird.
know. It's good stuff.
Please don't.
Right, it's a flavorful Benedictine thing.
It's made by
As long as it's not
Yeah, no.
It's got dicks in
Teen.
it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The Voyager.
it's controversial.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
Voyager-
Underage sex.
Wait,
Stop it.
hold on. I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, here we go. The Voyager is a recipe invented by Robert Hess,
Wrap it up.
a Star Trek
Wrap it
fan and a tiki fan. It was a notion that the Polynesian drinks are like a mini vacation, so like a Star Trek that you're voyaging through your mini vacation.
So
So
that's
Voyager.
where they got the name of the show.
Yes.
From tiki.
Let's go there.
It makes sense now.
Ironically, at the same time, Robert Hess was the first podcast I ever saw, and I said, I could
I'm
do
gonna
this
do
with
that.
more energy.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah, and you still are.
And I bet you Robert Hess isn't doing that because he's too busy working at Microsoft or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
he like working
Making
there.
buttloads of money doing jack squat. Yeah.
But he's also
I
more,
take that back. I have no idea
You know,
what the guy's
so he's
work
like
life
he's
is
an engineer
like.
at Microsoft that also does bartending on the side. He's way more
Yeah.
popular than I am with actual bartenders.
Oh.
So like he gets like to go and do like
Yeah. Yeah. So he
Speaking
can afford to
things.
go and like, spend money and do shit.
I don't think
And you're here stuck with us.
I wouldn't say a bartender or anybody playing a bartender on TV makes any money, but
never
like
know.
he's got the influence.
There you go.
So I can't compete with that. But that's fine because I don't give a
Don't
shit.
sell yourself short.
I don't know, the dude that does Bar Rescue probably makes money.
Fair enough. Fine.
Anyway,
I'm just not on a TV show. So
just do yours.
Puerto Rican rum, Bacardi is what we're using. You're gonna add ice to that?
It's got one of those nasty colors again.
Shake with ice and strain into an old-fashioned glass garnished with lime wedge. Says nothing about ice, but
Dude,
I can add
I
ice.
feel like there should be ice. I like the peach color though.
Yeah,
It's a tiki glass when you need
Oh, that's
one.
a good color.
yeah.
Oh, you think it's a good color?
I do.
I was over here shitting on it.
Well, you don't have good colors.
That's all I got.
We can't all be perfect.
Ooh, Benedictine.
Yeah, it's like my shtick in your show now is like making fun of the color of your cocktail.
Shitty ass cocktail.
I got nothing.
A Malort
That's bad.
margarita. I
You're
got
like
my
the
Lord.
Sesame Street villain.
Yeah.
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 Your
Oh,
color is
look,
stupid.
your color sucks.
Red, blue, red,
Yep.
blue.
Oh, here
I
comes-
like green.
Wait, I've got a name for my character. It's Dicky Doug. Oh, here comes fucking Dicky Doug. He's gonna be a dick about this. But he's gonna bust on the color of the cocktail tonight.
Again.
Oh, look at that cocktail. Looks like orange piss.
In a glass.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm dehydrated again.
I've seen
Sorry.
Doug dehydrated piss.
It looks like
Yeah.
That is really bad if your piss looks like that.
BT Dubs, that's why Doug stopped drinking, because that shit kept happening.
I mean, we've all had those days.
Listen, I've had.
He's had quite a
Oh.
few of those.
That
Oh.
looks like there might be
Like,
a
that's
little
not
blood in
good.
there.
Never had that.
Besides our executive
But I've
producers,
had some like, whoa, I might need to
NCC.
drink a glass of water or 3.
71201 and Diana, who's in the chat, I believe. No, maybe not.
She
A different
is.
Diana.
Just,
She
She has
Is
been.
it different Diana?
Diana's got to have a long last name to it.
I think this is the Diana, but
Oh,
she had to
she's
change her
changing
name.
it. It didn't show up in my thing that way. But whatever. So Diana and NCC 71201. Yes, I put that one on this episode because Voyager, Star Trek, and maybe it's a Star Trek reference. I was trying to be nerdy.
And I think the Prometheus was from
Star Trek.
Deep Space Nine, no, not Voyager.
Oh,
But-
I thought it
but
was
the
an
references-
aliens movie.
It's a what?
Prometheus is
Prometheus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a. But the
Different thing.
NCC 71201 is the
Yes.
USS Prometheus.
Yeah.
I see.
The Puerto Rican rum BT Dubs is a clear, mostly clear. You can get Puerto Rican rums that are dark. You can get a Bacardi dark rum. But typically you're going to have a lighter rum, easy drinking, not a lot of flavor, not very bold, not like a Demerara, not like a Jamaican, no rotting.
Do you want to expand on your thoughts about Bacardi?
You do that every single time. So the problem with Bacardi is people are going to shit on me like, oh, you're using Bacardi. Bacardi's actually pretty good. And every blind tasting we've ever done with like 15,
We did like rum and cokes. We did
cans.
plain rums. We've done
we
a
did
bunch
all
of
the
different-
Blind
blinds.
tasting.
Like we put Bacardi in there and it fucking wins every time. And I hate it because it feels like they're like the biggest brand, the largest distillery in the world
Yeah.
in Puerto Rico.
They
They've
should
got
be shitty.
They got
Yeah.
controversy where they were once Cuban. We embargoed them. They're like, fuck you, we're going to swim over to this other island and build a distillery over there. And then they built like another Havana Club clone, like the Cuban Havana Club, but different.
Right.
I get it. But the thing is, it has taste to it. You just don't taste it if you drink it from the bottle because you see the label. And it's unfortunate that that's the case. It's like when you drink what you think is a really good rum because it has a cool label on it, and you're like, this is stuff is top shelf because
Yeah.
you paid a lot of money for it, like Casamigos and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Oh, that
Which-
stuff is
Yeah.
not
Right.
Are you
top
paying for the propaganda?
Yes.
Fuck.
You're paying for the propaganda because
There you
Clooney's
go.
like, this is the best
Put
tequila on the
that in
planet.
in your
And you're
woke
like, oh my
pipe and
god.
smoke it.
You drink it and it's like, this is like a woke cotton candy. This is fucking horrible.
Horrible.
Right? It's the same shit. And I pay $60 for that shit? No way.
No
right?
way.
This is like, what, $20?
Yeah.
Doesn't taste anything like anything that some celebrity makes.
Yeah, you
And
could
it's
probably get a
fine.
bottle from your
They just
neighbor's
slapped her
underage
name.
daughter.
I think in our rum and coke tasting, it came out on top as the top mixer with Coke.
Yes!
Yeah.
Everybody has it.
All the blind tastings that comes
Everything.
out on top.
Everything.
Everybody
So
likes
I
it.
like to pick on Derek because it's like you want to hate it because it's a
Yeah.
big brand.
Right.
But the truth is,
It's
it's
good.
really good.
Here's the problem. Like, they make it's almost the reverse of what you would assume. Like, usually when you see a clear product is shitty, right? So, yes, I'm sure it's probably, like, distilled with column stills like a vodka. So it's going to strip some of the flavor out. Yes, they're going to rest it oak for, like, 2 to 4 years. Then they're going to strip all the color out, which ruins the soul. So you take a product that probably looks pretty good if you just pulled it off the shelf. It will look a little aged. And 4 years in Puerto Rico would be like, you know, it's a 6
like-
or 8 year, whatever. Yeah. It's got to be, it's old, right? But they
They have
strip it
different
out.
time there.
Yeah, they do. Because of the humidity,
Things
their
age
times
faster.
move fast.
Yeah, they age
So
faster.
it looks like it's cheap, watered down vodka like stuff, but it's a product that's quality and is the biggest on the island and the biggest in the world. So it can't be that bad.
No.
It's not like
Right.
Bud Light.
At some point, you got to stop fighting the machine.
Right.
You do.
And Bud Light is bad, not because of like some sort of controversy, but
No.
because it just tastes like shit.
Yeah.
It used to taste better before the controversy.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of
That
Bud
doesn't
Light
taste as
you've
good
been
as Coors
drinking.
Light.
I mean, all you have to have is one trans commercial, and it tastes like ass now.
I mean,
No.
Kid Rock shooting it, then I'm
Right.
gonna buy it.
Even she
Yeah.
knows it. She doesn't do memes.
I don't.
She knows stuff. She doesn't do TikTok,
Yeah.
Facebook, or memes. And she's like, she knows Kid Rock shot at Bud Light. I don't know why she knows this.
I didn't know Kid Rock shot at Bud Light.
Really?
Good?
What
Even he knows. He
No,
doesn't
it
use
was
the internet.
fantastic
He shot
because
it, like, with a gun?
yeah, he did
Yes.
with like a machine gun, but there
Because
was
they
also
did
some other
transgender.
people from this
Oh,
side
yeah,
shooting
shooting at
it, so like it like actually blew up.
Like
but
in a
what he
can?
was shooting,
A single can?
no, it was like a bunch of
No.
cases.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there was like a lot. No,
It-
it was like he like
it was
there was a,
fucking
like
staged.
he spent like $250 on Bud Light to shoot it, but no, there was like also shooting from
Another
off
angle.
camera, like
Yeah.
so it could like really
And
blow
Bush is
up.
probably like, yes, some sales.
Yeah, so it looks like he's shooting it, but the thing is just fucking exploding, and you're like, no, one gun can do that.
No, like Budweiser is now saying that they're having to let people go at the Bud Light factory
Yeah.
because
Listen,
of sales.
You
Because of their
should.
bad marketing?
You should.
Take some responsibility for your own.
The marketing is fine. They only You know what? It would be like this. It would be like this.
I don't have a dog in this fight. So.
No,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
but
Fuck 'em all.
having sponsorships happen in the past, not very often, but when I do, right? Like people come to me because they're like, I want your core demo for this, blah blah blah. Do this campaign,
Yeah.
right? So they gave a campaign to a person that is trans or whatever to their audience. And then somebody else saw it, was like, oh my god, right? It never really, it was just an isolated campaign. But it fucking blew up to something crazy, right? And then everybody's like, I hate this product now. And you're like, you're just being a dumbass, right? But like, if you want to hate the product, and I have no problem with that. It's a piece of shit. Like, it tastes like water, rice water, like diluted rice. It's not even good. Like, just drink regular Bud.
Well, I mean, we were talking about like the alcohol
Drink
industry
Coors.
and beer industry as well. Like, it's a marketing machine, right? So
Right.
you have to be like,
You're sensitive to this. That's what you live and die
yeah,
by.
you're sensitive to public
Yeah.
opinion, no matter.
Oh, it's very true.
It was just very weird to see that
Yeah,
whole
look
thing
at how
go
they're
down.
learning that.
Right,
Right.
right. It definitely.
Well, everybody's learning on their behalf, right?
Right.
You're
But
paying
then they
price
put
for
out
it.
like the next week they're like this clouds and like this almost like pseudo religious type like lovey dovey thing. And I'm like, guys, fucking just wait it out. Like
Right.
wait
Stop
it
throwing
out.
fuel on the fire.
Right, just don't even bother. But it's not a good product to begin with. That's why you shouldn't drink Bud Light.
Anyways, you went really off on a tangent.
No, but
You
it's.
should probably
I
bring it
should have
back.
got my.
So we're talking about branding. Bacardi, working our
Bacardi.
way back.
Yeah.
Bacardi's in this drink. This drink's good.
So
Bacardi's
don't
not bad.
What I'm saying is don't ban this because you think of like the label as being weird, a little bat. It's a fine product and you should drink it for what it is and not worry about all the other bullshit.
Yes.
Just taste it, and if you like it, drink it. If you
Is
don't,
the
get a
drink
different
good?
product.
Yeah.
The drink's fine.
There's some left for you. Would you like to try it?
It's
I'm gonna laugh
the
very
Benedictine. It's basically it's like a
It might not last, so I'm gonna bring it over.
It's like a slightly sweeter herbally daiquiri. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah, there's a
got the daiquiri flavor, the lime and the rum, but then it's got this like the Benedictine herbalness to it, and you know the Falernum brings what's that stuff like the nutmeg.
Yeah.
It's like it has the tiki flavor because it's got the Falernum and the like the sugary brown sugar type flavor. It's
Right.
fine. I like it. I would prefer it in a larger drink, honestly.
Yeah.
A lot more ice, but not as much as that other one where I couldn't drink.
Could
because
make
it was
a
so
martini of it. A tiki-tini.
Just throw some fucking. I don't know how you make a martini, but yeah, you
Hey, you
could.
put it in a martini glass. Call
Yeah,
it tiki-tini.
there you go.
Problem solved.
Get this man into marketing.
It's absolutely horrible.
It's already gone. See, it's
horrible.
She had to get
that
rid of it
bad.
as soon as possible. She couldn't
Yeah.
even stand to look at it.
Aliens. All right, that's it. Go use our coupon code Summer1 to get yourself some tiki
Aliens?
mugs. Yeah, whatever. You can't get Falernum syrup because I bought the last one from the store. And we have different syrups, bitters. Scrappy's bitters is on sale. It's like $15.99 instead of like $23, so that's a good deal. Plus, if you use the 20% on Summer 1 until September 15th, you're going to save a shitload of money, and that's good. Take my Scrappy's bitters. I got a lot of lime. Buy yourself some lime. Doug, this is what Doug's drinking. Club soda and bitters. It's a fucking drink. That itself is a drink. So you throw some lime bitters in there. You should try lime bitters next
Let's
time.
not make me feel weird about it.
You don't feel weird about that, but you have no problem with this.
Yeah, it's like a dick.
I was gonna say, are you
Get
making
it?
a cock and balls reference?
Good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's my nuts.
In case you guys can't see it. From
Look at how big my nuts are. They're like
Yeah.
grapefruits.
Yeah, they're like I
oranges.
can almost not.
They're not oranges.
No.
Those are not grapefruits.
Wait. This is Doug as he gets older.
It's true.
It's true.
We had this conversation earlier.
Oh man.
I'm not surprised.
Call back. Yeah, call back to something you guys didn't see. So sidebar, more tiki drinks. Down below, bartender starter kit at allspice.com for that coupon code again. You can get these books to buy and to make tiki drinks at Amazon.com using the affiliate links below. That's it. We're teaching you how to drink. Whoa.
And I'm watching you grab Doug's balls.
Are you?
Is it funny?
That's just weird.
Oh yeah.
Was it some good frontal action?
But they're not as balls. They're just.
Reading.
You know,
Oh!
these do feel good.
Today, Doug's balls feels good.
They do.
Those are synonymous. There's oranges that look like Doug's balls.
There's an illusion happening here.
Right, and it happens later in the episode, so you got to watch the whole thing. You can't skip.
There's also a drink.
Oh yeah.
Looks great.
Looks great.
So that's all I have to add. It looks great.
That's all it needs to be done.
Got through it all.
Looks great.
This is the first time Doug's ever got through a show, and he still remembers his name.
He just what?
I bet you anything, people are gonna be like, Doug is totally drunk.
No, that would be great if they did.
They say that about everybody anyway.
Yeah.
As soon as you say something funny, you're drunk.
Yeah. No, the great thing is, like, I still have a fucked up sense of humor without drinking. I don't get to unleash it on people, though. I have to keep it all to myself. Every now and then I try one on Carrie and it just doesn't work. I spend half the night apologizing.
No, it was just a joke. I'm really sorry.
No, that's my sense of humor. No, I don't like the couch.
Don't shame me.
Don't bring out the whip. I didn't see it.
I'm joking. Bring it out.
Yeah, or maybe bring it out.
Nah, she's not into that. Me either.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. That's it. Cool. Is that it? Is that the
I
show?
think so.
That's the video.
Good job for you guys. What time is it? 10. Is it?
Almost
only
10:15. Almost
10:50 or 15?
10:15.
15. Okay, thank you. I had to double check.
1-5. 10-1-5.
That's
No, let's stick around.
22:15.
Sure. Military time.
You know it. I don't know why I'm sweating so much.
See, Doug, now you gotta live around here. You can play D&D with them.
I could. Yep. Listen, there would have to be a couple of other reasons for me to move. That would be a nice.
You're not saying that would do it for you?
That would be, that would be a nice little extra something.
Oh, it is Diana using our work email. I got it now.
Oh, excuse me.
That would make sense. The chances of having two Dianas, I guess that's not actually that hard.
No, probably not.
76 trombones.
Did you only drink 2 drinks?
I drank both the hurricanes.
Oh, we should have done it. We should do a.
I drank, I don't know, something else. I drank that other one that was right there.
They have virgin ones in here.
Thinking about doing one with Doug?
Yeah, let's see if they're
That'd be cool.
virgin ones. I think it's in this book. Non-alcoholic.
You gotta get a lot.
Designated diver.
Comments on the video like, oh my god, it's Doug.
Yes.
There's gonna be a lot of those.
Looks like it. Doug is back.
Doug is back. Oh my god, it's been so long.
So are you the pseudo boss now that Dan's gone? No? You're like, whatever, I don't care.
It doesn't matter. We all still do the same thing.
Yeah. So you're saying you could get along with something.
I've gotten a couple extra questions
Passion
from people.
fruit.
Giving away stuff that I probably shouldn't have, but they did it, so making things happen.
Yeah, there you go.
Do we have
I filled in for
vanilla
a
shot?
guy that's on my team when he went to Hawaii for 2 weeks. He brought me back home coffee. I'm like, sweet, I'll do that. But he gets bothered a lot. Holy crap. I'm like, you get bothered a lot. He's like, I really do. laundry job is safe, I don't want it.
Alright, so we don't have vanilla syrup. Oh, but I have vanilla extract. Three-quarters ounce of vanilla syrup. I bet you, if I did simple syrup and vanilla extract, I can get the same effect.
Did you see the picture of the weird ass glass Jolita was drinking out of?
Yeah.
Show him the picture of the weird ass glass Jolita was drinking out of.
Why do I have 14 text messages?
Because Mimi got on the board.
Jolita. Oh, here we go. See?
Face mask.
Yeah, it's like the size of her face.
Weird ass glass.
It's like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
They're like,
it's
well,
cool.
we want to put like garnishes. What can we do with them? Oh, we'll just stick them in the top of the glass.
It'll look like you're having like crazy
Yeah,
doing it.
exactly.
So if I did simple syrup, we have lemon juice, right? What the fuck's lemon juice? And where's my lemon juice? Oh, I got it.
So what do you like at Comic-Con, Ian?
People watching. I like the independent like comic
Orange juice.
creators.
Yeah.
I'll usually try to buy their stuff.
Do you still read comic books? No.
Let's see,
I'll
orange
usually
juice,
research
lemon
and see
juice.
if there's
Hey,
anything.
Doug.
But, yeah,
Passion fruit.
Ah,
You want to do a tiki mocktail?
Yeah, it's kind of cool people watching.
sure.
People throw
I'll
You got
even.
one?
I'll build it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, man.
Um,
Yeah, my mom is convinced that you should start doing a mocktail show because there's a lot of money in it. And I'm like, yeah, right.
okay, so
Have
there's
you done
not.
any research on this?
So there's not.
Don't ruin her dreams, Doug.
Let me get
Why?
vanilla extract.
I'm already her ruined dreams incarnate.
Wow, you think highly of yourself, don't you?
That's a good joke. I only have to punch down at myself. Yeah, the only one that gets abused in that joke is me, and I'm okay with that.
That's the safe one.
Yeah, I can take it. Now, if somebody else said that, like, and they meant it, and then
You'd be totally
I'd
offended.
be like, oh man. Listen, I've gotten sober. I'm better.
Yeah.
What the fuck more do you want from me?
Do you have any ice left in here? Dang it.
I don't know.
Close. Doug, get up here and entertain people.
All right. See you again. Here, make a joke. Pull jokes out of thin air. It's not how it works.
You're a dad. You can do dad jokes.
Oh no. Well, sometimes I really think that I come up with something good, and then like I think about it. I'm like, that's probably a dad joke. I don't really have any test-like audience except for Mary Gray. And then so like I'm trying some material on her, and then I'm like, it's got to be a dad joke because that's the dynamic
There
here.
you go.
You're a
But she's
dad?
a great sport. No, and and the great thing is she like tries jokes and stuff, and like we actually talk about like forming jokes, like context, callbacks, like how to build up into a joke. Like, are we doing like a one-liner? No, she's great. It's like I get to do joke theory with my kid. It's fantastic.
See, aren't
I
they
do.
like my favorite age was always the oldest they were. Like
hey.
like they keep getting older and I'm like, oh, that's my favorite age.
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite age. 'Cause
Yes.
They're just more human.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like I'm doing a good job because like we can hang out.
See? Yeah.
So
Hey, my kids haven't murdered anybody.
Well, that's bar's low.
Yeah.
Bar's low. Unfortunately.
They're almost 20 and almost 18 and they haven't killed anybody.
Right.
We're doing good.
And they're going to college. Like they're doing shit.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. So what did you do with your life, Doug? Good.
Yeah. Well.
Disappoint
I
your
graduated high school
disappoint
and
your
I got a kid.
yeah, disappoint your mom lately? Yeah, you woke up, huh? It's a recurring bad dream.
Oh, I have no good response
It's
to
funny
that.
because it's true.
It's funny because it's true. It's true.
All right, Doug, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Just gonna
yeah,
do
I'm
something
very
different.
ready. This is
Oh, look
fantastic.
at it. I just wrote my book. Ready? Welcome to Combat Cocktails, Mocktail Edition.
Yay!
I got Doug Peterson here, and
Hey.
you might have seen Doug once or twice or a million times on the show from like
It's not a million.
season 2010
Yeah.
to
Jolly Rancher vodka.
2014.
Oh, hey, you know what? One that
Jolly Rancher vodka was
no,
pretty fucked up. Go Google it. Jolly Rancher vodka.
the
Combat Cocktails.
Jaeger bomb has like a lot of views. No, I remember.
Yeah, but Jolly Rancher vodka was only you don't know you're there.
Oh, really?
You haven't
Oh,
watched
that's
it?
great. No.
No, people are like, what's wrong with that guy? He's spaced out. Like, where is he? I'm like, I don't know where.
Oh, it's probably extremely drunk.
Yeah. So,
That's how I've been a lot.
right. Lesson learned. Doug doesn't drink anymore.
Well, not extremely drunk. Just
Right.
like a
No, you were. I think
Steady drunk.
personally,
steady.
the way you were like portraying yourself felt
Yeah.
like you were like high
Oh,
or something.
I've been that too,
But
and
you were
drunk.
you had slept,
That's a good
and then
combo.
you woke up, and I was like, we need to finish the episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you got up. So there's like that. Like when you get up, you're kind of a space case
I know.
for like an hour.
I know.
And I sat you down on camera, and I was like, let's go. And you're like, okay. And then
Oh,
like
nice.
shut the fucking nonsense flying out of your mouth all the time. It's pretty funny. So people
Is
think you
that
were
why
drunk.
that has so many views?
No. It's
Okay, I
just 'cause-
thought it was because of like the product.
Probably.
Yeah, it was the people don't look at it and go, this has got to be the one with Doug's drunk. No, they're
That's
they're
all of
looking
them.
for Jolly Rancher vodka, and that's how they got there.
That's great.
So this is gonna be a complete off the rails. I don't really care because nobody's. This is not gonna be any fucking pre-roll. Nobody's gonna make. I'm not making any money. Nobody's making any money. So who cares? So here's what we're gonna do. I pulled up. So in Jeff Beach Bumberry's remix book, he has a couple mocktails.
Okay, great.
This is one of those. It's called the and I only picked it because I like the name. It's Designated Diver. So the
What?
Designated Diver.
Okay.
So there's a Pearl Diver, which is the main drink.
I get it.
So the Designated
get it.
Diver.
I get
because
it.
you can drink.
Yeah.
And you can drive for everybody.
Yeah,
right?
you can dive.
Oh, I thought that was the designated survivor.
Okay. You've been drinking.
Okay.
What was that?
No,
You
the
just stumbled
Designated
words out of it.
Survivor.
Designated Survivor. No, not even close. This is older than
That's
that.
the show we were watching, and
No.
you're accusing me
Excuse
of
me.
drinking.
This.
Are
This
you? Is this like live gaslighting? No, it's recorded. Oh, that's great. You can go
Right.
back.
See?
So
You can find out.
I'm gonna
there
do.
is a show called Designated Survivor.
Okay.
Right.
I believe you.
That's not the
Becky for Sutherland.
I believe you.
So I'm gonna take the shaker and we're gonna put an ounce of fresh lemon juice in it. So you're getting that, right?
Great.
This is a bomb ass tiki drink I've never had before.
Yeah, me either. You know how? This is why I'm really excited is because you came up. You're like, hey, can I make you a mocktail?
A mocktail.
You make me a
virgin
non-alcoholic
cocktail.
cocktail.
A virgin cocktail.
This
This
is
is
gonna be
never
my
had
first
sex
one.
before.
I have proof that it happened at least once.
And she's 8 years old.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you had sex 8 years ago.
Yeah, I recall it.
You remember that one incident?
Yeah. I was like, what's happening here?
Like my penis
I
is
think that's
really
what-
heavy.
That's what's happened. I didn't even know to call it that.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't even know. So this is where shit gets real. Okay, look, I have this camera here, and I'm not even fucking using it. I yell at Ian for it. So
Wow.
I'm gonna do.
See, he's not using his camera.
That's
I'm
Then.
not
harsh.
using the camera because I was like reminiscing
He
and
trained you, and then he's not even trained.
right. So here's what I'm gonna do. This calls for vanilla simple vanilla simple syrup. Yeah, vanilla simple syrup.
Okay.
Right? Fuck that. You're getting a big dose of like 3 dashes of pure vanilla extract and
Okay.
3/4 ounce of simple syrup.
Okay.
So it's going to be like a vanilla bomb,
Okay.
which is what I.
Ooh.
I want some of that. And then we're going to add some. Oh, do you have that club soda thing you did?
Yeah, it's
Over
right over
here.
here.
You want to grab that?
Yeah.
And I'll wash my hands off a little bit.
Yeah.
Because what we're basically going to do is we're going to make this.
You're gonna stick your hand in it?
I'm going to stick my hand all up in that shit.
Oh, it's for the ice handling.
Yeah.
Look at you. Serve
Yeah.
safe.
Well, no, it has nothing to do with that. My hands are just sticky from the syrup.
Oh.
So
I see.
I'm gonna shake this, and then it doesn't say to shake. Hopefully, pour and strain into a tall glass or tiki mug. Picture garnish with orange and lemon wheel. See, but he never says. Oh, it says stirring soda. So he didn't put it in the shaker. Don't put it in the shaker.
Okay.
Because if you do that,
Yeah, what do you do?
you only
What
do it
happens?
once. because it just fucking blows up in your face.
Oh, I see. I got that.
Because all this aggression, you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Nobody's like that. You're like that. Nobody else
happens
is like
when you're
that.
not up there.
No, I like to see it in the shadow.
We're gonna take a
That was
tall
the
glass.
best part. It's like you get an impression of what was happening.
Right.
You don't get the whole thing.
We're gonna add an ounce of club soda to the top of this.
Okay. Oh, this looks nice. See, the drink that you made for me. It did go everywhere. Some friendly fire.
What happens?
Yeah, sometimes that's called the.
You know, it's nice. Like the first drink that looks good tonight is this one.
Let's see. Does that fit on the camera? Look at that. That is a beautiful. It looks
is.
like a banana daiquiri.
Yeah, let me know when I can.
You
touch
can drink
Oh,
it.
it looks like
Okay.
pineapple juice.
Yeah.
Looks like
No,
pineapple
it does.
juice.
It does. That's a
Were
good
you not
question.
here?
No,
Behind the light, I can see Sam's thing.
it's
It's
not. Okay.
It's an
I was
ounce
gonna
of
say, just like
lemon
that.
juice, orange juice, passion fruit syrup. They say puree. Fuck them. A little vanilla syrup, a quarter ounce, 3/4 ounce of vanilla simple syrup, and an ounce of club soda.
How is it, Doug?
It's
No.
tangy.
Dang.
Yep. It'll jump. It'll make.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
That is.
That's this shit.
That is. Yes, that is.
that. So passion
There's
fruit
definitely
syrup
some of that.
get you right here.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it gets you right over here.
Passion fruit is awesome.
That
Yes.
is that
I
is
wish I
classic
could
tea.
taste
Somewhere,
passion
yes.
fruit.
So
Yeah,
does
like-
Zara be good in that? Like a Lizardo cherry?
You're trying to make me do more work, aren't you?
Well,
good in
would
everything,
it
come
cut
on.
the tart a little bit?
A Luxardo cherry won't cut the tart unless you add some cherry juice to it. Where's my cherries?
I don't know.
What?
I haven't been
I
here in
don't
years.
know.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been here.
I don't know.
Well, listen.
I can look around.
It's
You want me to rummage?
Like I'll rummage around for a little bit.
Nope, not over here.
No, I don't know where it is.
This is, thank you.
It's
I appreciate the
that
thought.
is that is.
It would be great with the cherries, but we don't know what they are.
So
It is. It's tart.
right, because it's tiki, and tiki is supposed to be tart.
There you go.
It's got the
Then
passion
it is,
fruit
it
in it.
is what it is.
It's got the acidity to it.
Yeah.
It's got like the bounce,
Yeah.
like it hits you with the lemon.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is like, do you like your bitter water better?
I mean, I know what I would order, and it would be consistent.
Fair enough. If you order water, this could be consistent if you have a master crafter like me.
See, I don't know if I need somebody to make this ever for me again consistently.
But I don't like. Why not? It's got. You don't like passion fruit?
You know what it is?
No.
I'm gonna finish it,
Huh?
and I'm gonna keep, crapping on it. Then I'm gonna be like, oh, this is, this is awful.
So
You know
what's
what it
happening
is?
is the lemon. It makes you want to keep
I
going
think-
back for more.
I
sips.
think that if it was a little bit sweeter, I would like it a little bit more.
You don't get enough vanilla in there. You getting the vanilla?
I don't know how to say what I just said again.
Okay, hold on. So the problem is you've been. The problem is you've been drinking Moxie with 150
I
grams
know,
of
listen.
fucking sugar.
I know I'm at fault here. I know I'm the one with the fucked up taste buds that needs a lot of sugar to make it through my coffee. I get it. I know that it's me.
Okay, let's unpack that for a second.
Which part?
The coffee and your sugar. Let me explain something for you. If you guys haven't been
That's
watching
better.
the show for 18 years, 15 years, whatever it is, when
It's
Doug,
good.
yeah, I know. Well, it was better before, but now
No,
it's
not
sugary.
really.
I added an extra 3/4, so now you're up to about 1.5 ounces of sugar.
Yes.
Well,
And-
think about how much was out of it before you added the sugar. So it's more
Oh,
sugar
yeah.
relative because you.
This has also got sugar in it.
But this goes to 11. That's what I heard. From you.
No,
So
this.
this is coffee with 10 and 10.
Yes. So if you're from New England and you get the Dunks, right? So if you're like, I need to go to the Dunks, he goes to the Dunks. He gets what size? Medium.
That's large, I think.
He gets a large Dunks,
large.
10 and 10. So for, what that means for everybody else is he fucking puts vanilla ice cream on top, and
He has a little bit of coffee flavor to his cream and sugar.
Listen,
And this is a hot coffee, right?
I am the right.
Right. So that's weird. Like when
It's
other
not hot,
co-
it's not hot for very
iced
long.
coffee, it's really been. Yes, because
It had been
you've-
hot.
You've literally so a pump. I don't know what a pump is in ounces, but I'm gonna guess that like 2 pumps is probably an ounce.
Sure.
So you're at 5 ounces of cream.
That's a lot of cream. It
I-
might be.
It's fucking white.
Listen,
It's
I-
white. Your coffee drinking is white. Coffee ice cream is less white than this shit.
I appreciate how passionate you are about how I take my coffee. I do. But I do. I take my coffee like I take ice cream.
You can't take ice cream like that because ice cream always
I'm
comes
not
in
going
ice
to
cream
apologize
shape.
for it because at the end of the day, I like it.
He likes his coffee, like he likes his ice cream, and that's it. That's what he likes.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get any caffeine from that. It's all pushed out.
Yeah.
But like,
No, not really. It's still in there.
look, if I get now, this is all theory. I don't know this because I've never worked at
Wait a
Dunks'.
second.
I can call,
Did you just think
I can call it
that
my
caffeine
son now.
escapes coffee if you add cream and sugar?
I do because here's,
Okay.
Here's where I'm going with this.
This is good.
You gotta follow my line of reasoning. It
I
might
am.
be. This is where I'm saying it might be
I
entirely
love
wrong.
it.
So,
You might be.
If somebody says to me, if I'm at and Liam has worked at Dunks, but I don't know this, I've never worked there. But if somebody got on a little horn and was like, I want a large hot coffee, 10 and 10,
Yes.
I would immediately go, well, fuck, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
Because of volume.
Okay.
Right. So if I fill up a medium coffee
Yeah.
and then I add the other stuff,
Yeah.
I can't fit 10 of those things because the
I know
volume
their
is up.
secret.
So they gotta push it down
No.
They do
by
it the other
adding
way
less
around.
coffee.
They do the 10 and 10 first.
I've
then they
watched
fill it with
them.
coffee.
They do the pump
Fine.
and the sugar first.
Fine, but that does not change anything.
It's love, love,
Because
coffee.
when you fill it with coffee, the
Yes.
coffee stops at the top, right at the burn line. That's where
Okay.
you like burn your crotch because it's Dunkin', right?
Right.
So they stop it at the. I didn't add any of that shit, so I only have like a little bit of the bottle like that.
Yeah.
So when they fill it up to a large, I'm getting more coffee because there's more volume that can be fit into the coffee.
Yes.
And therefore, I have more caffeine. Your caffeine didn't escape through some weird chemical bond.
Yes.
It escaped because of volumetric math. Like you just.
Well,
I
that's
see.
over there is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
See, I think here's
However,
what you're
it's like you just got a
conflating.
medium coffee.
You're conflating
Or maybe a small.
Yeah, so you have to get a large so you get a medium amount of potency.
the amount of caffeine and the volume of coffee does not change. I have less volume of coffee, thus I have less caffeine
Right.
due to volume.
Right.
The caffeine is still there.
Right. I didn't say you have a
If he
decaf
gets
coffee.
2 of them, he's caught up.
And he's also got diabetes and herpes. From all
How
that.
the fuck did I get
I
herpes?
don't know.
Because at that much cream, you're gonna need to
It's from
sell
all
your
the-
soul.
You heard it here, folks.
From all the Spaniards
Have too
who
much
took
cream in
off.
your coffee, you're gonna get herpes. Hey man, really?
All I'm saying is it's not the specific caffeine itself. It's the volume of coffee that's missing from your drink. Therefore, you're large and my large. I get more coffee than you do, and therefore I get more caffeine. And that is why I'm so fucking crazy and wiry. And you just sit there like that.
I don't think it's just the caffeine. I think there's some genetic capability.
I think you might be predispositioned to be like this. Some would say born that way. But that's good. No,
You know
you're
what
good.
though? There's one
This
thing.
was really good.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
You know what the thing I miss
I
most
love
about
you, bud.
You know what I miss most about you?
Appreciate you.
That comment that was just left by Peggy Perry.
What did Peggy say?
You know how many people spell your name Doe? It's fucking hilarious. I love it. I like that people don't know how Doug is spelled, and they spell it like you're made out of fucking Play-Doh.
That's what happens with spell check.
Really?
Yeah. Have
They
you
che-
ever spelled Doug before? I have. It's my name. It happens all the time.
It doesn't know.
Yeah,
Spell
it's
check
like-
what makes you dumb.
Apple's fucking
Doe.
stupid then.
Yeah.
It's like, did you mean Doe? Like, no, I meant my fucking name. I type it every day.
Yeah.
It's in my contacts.
I know. I know. You know, the good thing is, honestly, I don't have to type my name very often. I don't, refer to myself in third person.
As
Doug. Doug's,
Doug says.
You
yeah.
never call your own phone number, right?
Right.
You know, but I text myself and I come up as Douglas R. Peterson. I'm like, I know that guy. And then I get the text twice from where I sent it and then where I got it. Anyway, we have a good thing going. We keep sharing the same shit.
That's pretty badass.
We're more dialed into somebody.
I got more. I bet you I can find some more mocktails. So we'll do another one.
Okay.
Sidebar. I don't know what I'm gonna put there. Probably tiki cocktails for those that I don't know, like drink alcohol. But everybody else is bartender starting to get below because you know what you need to make mocktails? You still need all the same shit.
Okay, I
Yeah.
believe you.
Yeah. So I sell it to the masses. That's it. I'm teaching you how to drink mocktails.
Yay!
Oh, it's
thanks,
gone.
Eric.
It's gone.
I know. I kept drinking it. I told you during the thing I was gonna keep drinking it.
Look, it's
Like this sucks.
It's
but I'm
because of
gonna
the
drink it.
lemon. It's because of the lemon.
Hmm.
So they have a whole section.
Did you get any? Did anybody want any?
Well, not anymore. It's gone.
I'm sorry.
What is she gonna do with that?
You
I don't know,
I
take the
would like to
last-
try it, but you were rude and just drank it all.
I did. I was thirsty.
Maybe I should have made a bigger drink.
Bogart.
Yeah.
I did. I bogarted that drink.
I haven't heard that for
It's legit.
years. Nobody says Bogart anymore. We need to bring back the
guys just
Bogarting.
Bring back the Bogart.
Yeah.
Is it
Oh.
good?
Bring back the
it's not.
Bogarts. Bring back the joints.
Oh, it's on the other page with the other stain.
It's sweet. Ooh, it's super sweet.
Well, because he just had me add more sugar to it. She's like all like confused.
It's good though.
Oh, this will be up Doug's alley. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
We're not making that.
Okay.
It's a different animal. Oh,
Go
coconut.
ahead and that flame there.
I'm like, dairy butter. We're not gonna make. We're not need anything with dairy butter. That's pretty easy to do.
Say
Oh,
dairy?
that's simple. That's
Did
simple.
you say
I like
dairy
it.
butter?
I did. Oh shit! I'm just reading. I don't know why it says that, but those are words that were said, and I read them. I'm unsubscribing from that idea. I'm gonna make a simple drink that all your friends and family will enjoy,
Okay.
and it's gonna be right up
Yeah,
Doug's.
sure. All right. Yeah, it's kind of like the vanilla ice cream of mocktails.
Yep, yep.
Everybody likes it.
Are you playing Diablo still yet?
I haven't logged in for like a few days.
Oh.
G4?
The new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You played it?
No. No, I've
Yeah.
been stuck on Tears of the Kingdom.
What's the Zelda one?
Zelda one, yeah.
Liam was playing today. He's
Is that
like,
on
I
Switch
gotta
or
kill
something?
this boss.
I'm sorry.
What's that on Switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl
Yeah.
plays Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom too. It's great.
Have
we talked? Did we talk about this?
No.
Okay.
I haven't,
I must have
I haven't
been
played
with
a
you.
console game in forever just because like I don't even use my TV. Like I don't. You know how small my place is. I don't even use the living room.
Really?
The living room is just a place that stuff goes. But I don't. Because I walk through the kitchen with the desk. I don't avoid the living room. I just don't use it. It's covered in dust.
Really?
Don't use it.
How do you not use your?
You don't watch TV?
No. Everything's on my computer.
You watch everything on your
I
computer?
stream Netflix on my computer.
Really?
Yeah. I don't leave that chair.
You might want to.
I do want to, but
Just
I don't.
put Netflix on your television.
I do want to go to bed. I watch it on TV in bed, but
Hi,
You need
Peggy.
to not do that.
Is there a delay?
Every now and then.
Think
Yeah,
that-
it's about
Yes,
10
there's a
seconds.
Okay.
15 seconds.
Okay. I
30
said,
seconds.
Peggy said, Doug. And I said, hi, Peggy. Just narrated it twice.
Oh, look at this. I beat the shit out of this thing.
Why?
I don't know. I think I went through the dishwasher.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yep.
Hey.
Welcome to Combat Cocktails! Mocktail Edition! Doug's here. He doesn't drink anymore.
Yeah.
So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna be like, Doug is so drunk in this month, and I'm gonna be like,
I
no,
am.
he doesn't drink anything.
Not.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a mocktail for Doug. Here's the thing we know about Doug from
Thanks,
the
Derek.
long episode last time: is you like things that are really like ice cream.
Yeah,
You
I
like
ice
sweet
cream.
drinks.
I do.
So we're gonna make a nata colada.
Sounds
Do you like
great.
coconut?
Who doesn't?
Uh,
It's like, do you like the beach? Yes.
yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Coconut's
So-
the beach.
The best thing
Yeah,
about
it smells like coconut.
yeah.
It's like, oh, this smells like the beach.
Right.
Coconut.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, should I do this over this thing?
Sure. Yeah. Use the camera that you fuss at everybody else for not using.
Right. 2. I'm gonna do. Oh, good. This. Oh, it's gonna work. You know what? You're getting a little extra pineapple. 'cause
All right. That's how I like
Little
it.
extra.
Yeah, a
Looks
little
like
extra.
A whole half ounce extra.
A
Yeah.
whole half ounce is only a half.
Yeah. Yeah. Duh. That's how fractions work.
You gotta adjust the scale of everything else now, Derek?
Hold
Oh,
on.
no.
I have a question. I have 2 of these, and this one doesn't have an open thing on it, so this one must.
Is this a word problem?
Yes. There's a guy driving down on a train at 100 miles an hour with a pina colada
He
mix.
finished 5 minutes before the other guy driving
Right.
in the other direction.
I know.
How much does he have to shake his shaker to get all the liquid to come out? Look at what does that look like, Doug?
Carolina
That's right.
Oh, man.
The best thing about Coco Real is the jokes that you can have with friends. It's
And the second best thing is how delicious it is. It's also probably a joke that you can have with your friends.
right. Step A, it always, no matter how you use the Coco Real, it always looks like semen. Secondly,
That's what it looked like.
it tastes great. Let's fill it. Lot filling.
Come on.
So I'm curious if this is going to be too much
Does your
Okay.
semen taste like coconut?
or too little sweetness to you.
You know, at this point,
Don't lie, Ian, you know.
I'm a little afraid to try.
Yeah.
At this point, like
Well,
I
you
don't
might
know.
just like it too
I
much.
think that ship has sailed.
I get-
Like things
let's
that
eat-
aren't gonna happen in my life. I'm not gonna try it.
So
We grab the pineapple.
But no, seriously, you eat a
With the
bunch of
pineapple.
pineapple and then try it. Nah, probably not.
No.
No.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it in the.
Like sushi.
We're gonna
It
put it
has an.
You can't see it.
It's pungent.
pungent. You
It
can't
is
see it.
pungent.
You cannot see it, but it's in a pineapple. You don't.
Yeah, and it's another one that didn't need to be hidden. You're 2 for 2.
Look.
I love it. That's great.
And this is typically for small shots.
Yeah, no, you know what this screams?
Uh,
No.
I want to say gay.
No, it screams mystery.
Oh.
And it's like, ooh, suck me and find what's in it.
You know what? That's true. That's
It
like
does.
that's like one of those. What do they call that? Was it Porky's? I know. Where do they have it? Where they have like the beatus hanging out?
Why are you making me say this?
Because you probably know. I don't know shit.
Like a glory hole?
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. It looks like a more.
Derek's so excited. He's like, yes, you understood me. That's what I was talking about.
What's this cocktail called? The Leap of Faith?
Oh, that's good. It's like a glory hole. That's the thing where penis sticks out. You don't know who's behind it. You just gotta suck on it.
You know it's bad when you embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You can't do it. No, I can't do it.
Well, Doug, look at it. Just do this. You can see the other side of the straw.
It doesn't help.
You can see where the straw goes.
I still have to stick the straw in my mouth and suck on it.
But you can see where it goes. If you look in there.
You know he didn't jizz it.
Oh, I can see it, so it's okay.
Right.
I'm just gonna take a sip like a normal person.
So, or wouldn't it be funny if you took a straw out and try and get it through the hole with your mouth without spilling it all over your face?
Just use the straw, Doug. Don't be a wimp.
It's good. Oh, come on. Don't try to shame me into doing it.
I don't understand why you don't do it.
Because I just. This is how peer pressure works,
Yeah.
folks. This is why I'm gonna do it now. Come on, don't be a wuss, you pussy.
Remember the last?
Just stick it in your mouth and suck it like a man.
That's right. You can do it.
Do you remember the last episode? You can make up for it all right here.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's very tasty.
It's not. What's the word? Not sweet enough. Wait. What would it sour? I don't even know what it
It's
would be.
perfectly sweet and tangy.
Because
sweet
it
and
has
sour.
because
Very
it has
nice.
pineapple and coconut,
Yeah.
both of which contain plenty of sugar for you to have your 10 and 10
Yeah.
large warm coffee.
Yeah.
Mildly warm coffee.
Yeah, it makes me want to have like the sweet and sour chicken. Like sweet and sour chicken. This
Yeah.
makes me like, oh, could I get this with a side of sweet and sour chicken? It'd be perfect.
The beauty of a see that's the thing about a
Sweet and
pina
sour
colada.
chicken is awesome.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
can't-
it's like with the pink sauce
Yeah.
that like obviously has
Shut
too much
up!
sugar.
I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
No, don't do that.
The aso sauce.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, because they put that on the
Is
pink
that
pork.
really
Really
awesome
good.
sauce?
Yeah, the stuff they put on the pork. It's
Pink
awesome
sauce?
sauce.
All right.
Yeah.
But thank you. It's
I don't know,
excellent.
asshole.
This is
What was in
Sweet
this
and sour
again?
chicken is awesome.
dude. It's like the easiest. It's these because here's the thing: when you go
I
to
see.
when you go to when you go to like the islands and you do like an all-inclusive whatever, and you have
Yep.
kids,
Yep.
and they're like they want pina coladas too.
Yeah.
Right? Strawberry daiquiris, pina coladas. You could do those non-alcohol because the alcohol doesn't add anything.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like it's
Well.
got extra. Well, okay, so
I didn't make an argument there. I might add something.
Right, okay. It adds a dynamic that it's a different dynamic.
I understand.
But like you don't get any additional flavor by adding some Bacardi or whatever they put in there. It tastes
Right.
like this. And so like what is the outside of the fact that you fall asleep before it's 10 o'clock in the morning and you're
Yeah.
on an island, you're like, I don't understand why I can't stand up and I'm in the pool.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
that's fine. Except for the flavor profile is the same.
Yep.
It's coconut and pineapple juice, which is always fantastic. I don't know if it's necessarily tiki, but it's in a tiki glass.
It's
There's a
very
lot of
good.
It's in a tiki book.
That's
It's in
great.
a lot of tikis, pineapple and coconut.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
It's just a different level. And I bet you if you add like Demerara sugar to it or Demerara bitters to it or blackstrap bitters, you could probably
Have
get.
you tried it?
Yeah.
Or you just know?
No, I hold on. I snuck a separate straw because I didn't want to take your glory hole action.
It's so gross.
So I did this. And
It's so gross.
these are
No,
so
you get me to say things like that. Like it's like there's got to be like a joke built into this. Like, oh, Doug's coming. Let's see what kind of weird shit we can get him to say by just like insinuating it.
yeah. I didn't insinuate anything. I asked you.
That's true. Well, what is that thing called? You know
When
where they
you put
stick
your
the
penis in the
in the
hole.
hole?
For some reason, I thought, now, you know what Porky's was? They were looking through the hole. In the
That
bathroom.
is correct.
That was a
That is
peephole.
correct.
That was a
Yeah.
peephole. There was no penis.
There was a
poking out.
peephole,
I
but
misconstrued the
I
information.
recall this from watching Porky's. They were looking through the peephole to see the girls in the shower, but then one of the dudes, I think that his name was Meat, he put his penis through the peek hole, and then the woman, right, and then the woman, like the old woman coach, came running up and like grabbed it and was yanking on it. He's like on the other side, just like, "Argh!" And then they like cut to the principal's office. God, I have a great memory of this.
I don't.
And then she's like, I would know it if I see it. There's a mole on it. There you go. Porky's.
Wow. That.
Scene.
So like, I think I.
And scene.
I don't. I remember. So I saw Porky's when I was like 6. And
Oh, I
it was
saw
like
it.
at
I
my
feel like after
babysitter's
that.
house. She had older children,
That
older
seems
kids.
A little bit inappropriate.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So like,
They didn't know back then.
no, it was what, like, I don't know, 84? Yeah. So like,
No, if you were 6, that would have been 83.
I was old enough that I bet you it wasn't on TV. I don't know how they watched it.
Yeah.
But like, it was on the television, but they didn't have VHS back then, right?
Yeah, they did.
In the early 80s? Oh, maybe. So, all I know is I remember seeing the movie, and at some point, it was even awkward for me.
Yeah.
And I know.
You're going to have to cut a lot of this episode off at the end, bud.
Why?
I don't... Because nobody's watching anymore?
It doesn't. Again, it doesn't matter. They
Oh,
stopped
okay.
watching after 2.5 minutes,
Oh.
statistically.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Hey, we're boring nobody.
So
You're welcome.
This is our time now.
Oh, this is great. I love it.
We get to draw from. I've always had like a at most. And here's the funny thing: is
You guys want some of this?
if I make a 3-minute episode,
You want a drink from the glory hole?
yeah,
Yeah.
drink from the glory hole.
Yeah.
If
Of course I do.
funny stat, if I make a 10-minute episode,
Yeah.
I'll get 3 minutes of watch time. If I make a 3-minute episode, I will get a minute and a half of watch time.
Interesting.
So it's better for me to make a 10-minute episode.
Yeah.
I get more watch time.
Interesting.
It's all about stats. I'm padding my stats, bro. This is how I do it.
Yeah, it gets you more
Yeah.
money?
No.
No.
But
Sucks
watch
for you.
time gets me more people might see it on
I
their
see.
channel, and then maybe somebody
Maybe.
will watch an ad,
Maybe.
and maybe I'll get 37 cents.
Maybe.
Probably not.
A lot of maybes.
Maybe 1 cent.
Well, I hope that it works out for you.
This is
You're
year
so
15.
caring, Doug.
This is year 15 at
care.
this point. I at this point, like, zero fuck given.
Oh, man, you've run out of fucks, too? I was just talking to my sister-in-law earlier today. She was like, I'm out of something. And I was like, yeah, that and fucks? And then she was like, what? And I kept saying, had to keep saying fucks. But I wasn't saying it very loud because, like, my parents were there. I didn't want to be, like, screaming fucks. Anyway, but yeah.
You're
she-
how old now?
And there's
45.
no, in northern New Hampshire, there's no fuck store.
No.
No.
Not like
But
you can
here's the
find them
thing.
easily.
He's 45 years old. He's like, I don't want to say fuck in front of my parents.
No,
Well, I don't
like
wanna say
they're
for my parents.
yeah, they're okay with like shit and ass and that kind of stuff,
well,
but you know, it's hard to drop a fuck. I
So-
remember one time that I feel like I disappointed my mom because I like dropped a motherfucker, and she said something about it afterwards, and
Yeah.
I felt bad.
You're like, okay, never again.
Yeah,
I
Fair.
couldn't measure how many times I've probably said fucks talking to my dad in a conversation about
yeah.
nothing to do
Yeah,
with
but
anything.
that's your dad.
That's your dad. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's outdoing me on the fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as he
Well, I guess it
fucking
depends
should.
That's why we can see that.
I guess it depends on the parents or something. But
Yep.
I still find it funny that you whisper it.
Fox.
Yeah, that's.
You know, and then all of a sudden I'm screaming a whisper, Fox.
It's like if you were in a kindergarten, I'd be like, okay,
Excuse
I get
me.
it, but you're not.
She's like, what do you say?
Yeah.
Fox!
And then
No, by
mom
the
was
end
like-
of
I
it.
came out of the woods.
I did.
That's
Anyway,
Anyway, thanks for the glory hole cocktail.
I appreciate that.
You
That
got
was
your,
good
your
for
15
you.
years of Tiki Farm. This is a Tiki mug that's not available anywhere else. I have my own, and you can't have one.
I can't?
No, nobody.
Nope.
Oh. But
You can-
it's my glory hole now.
So sorry.
You licked it, so it's yours.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
sidebar, some more cocktails. I'll probably put the one up that we did earlier with Doug, which is a mocktail. So you can have 2 mocktails on the cocktail channel. That's it.
All right.
Down below, bartender starter kit, because you still need bartender kits to do mocktails.
Thanks for still watching.
And we're teaching how to drink. Boom.
You with the thing.
What?
You with the thing.
Me with the thing.
Yeah, you know the
The
thing.
He's always got the thing.
Hey, you missed that one. That's been recorded.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
It's flashing.
Flashing probably means bad.
That
Flashing
means
means it's
your
been recording
thing's
too
way too
long.
long.
That's fine. Look, see, Doug
Was it
has
supposed to
respect
go
for his
off?
parents.
I do have respect for my
Did
parents.
it not go off?
No.
Try to
Try to
anyway.
flip the switch to off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sometimes it goes a little bit better than others. Hey, did you want some of this, Jen?
I tried it. It's good.
Oh yeah. Great, good.
I
That's
tried
good.
it from your glory hole, Doug. Good glory hole.
Let me suck
Come
on
on, what is that called?
Just say the words, Doug. Say
Just
the
do
words.
it. You know you want to say it. Yeah, pervert.
Listen, I would have totally said it
You want me for that ice? in
Have
the
you
refrigerator?
remembered it?
Derek?
if I would have remembered it,
I believe you.
but I did not.
I do believe
And
you.
therefore, I failed because too many things happening in my brain at the same time.
I see.
Woohoo.
So we did it.
Did it.
We got through all the things.
Complete with 2 mocktails.
I'm gonna have lots of content. I'm not gonna have to do an episode until September. What comes after August?
September.
September.
I definitely. Okay, I didn't have to do anything since way
And then
before.
October.
And I
then
aced
November.
that quiz.
So September, that was already planned. So then, yeah, October. That's funny. Ah! All right, folks.
Well, hey, thanks for having me.
Hey, you know what?
Or did I invite myself? No, I was trying to figure out when to see you. Then you're like, oh yeah, and then you were gonna be doing
Yeah.
the show, and I was like, I'll make that happen.
Unless you're
That was
on
perfect
Sunday.
timing.
It's okay if you invited yourself, Doug.
Yeah, thanks. It's not like it was the first time, Doug. I'll just come over here and drink all of our liquor.
Are we wanting for liquor?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
right
you are
then.
not.
We're probably not.
Oh, and then, yeah. No, this is how you know Derek is not an alcoholic. Look at that.
They have
That's
too
what we
much
say all the time.
State. It's true. That's how I know I am. I would drink it all.
It would be gone.
It
Like,
would.
this tastes good. I'm gonna
No,
drink this
it
whole
would
thing.
never be able to accumulate.
You would
Yeah.
be dead.
No, but he wouldn't
No,
let it
you
be
would be-
accumulated to begin
yeah.
with.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it would have never happened.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
What
Yeah.
if you were just walking around and all of a sudden you like somebody's like, oh, you want to buy this house? And you're like, I'll buy that house. And you went downstairs and there's like a fucking bar.
It's a weird analogy. Where are you going with this?
They laughed.
You want this one off too?
Would you die?
Yeah.
Oh, would you die? I don't know. Yeah, no.
No.
Not at this point.
Well, fair enough. I
Yeah.
guess. I didn't think it was that far. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
like you'd have like all you just came upon this treasure trove of alcohol.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
It's a weird thought experiment that we
But-
got going on.
Does it take a lot of effort, or you buy that at this point?
Oh, I'm way by that.
You're way by that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the line is, you know, you can listen, do AA a lot. Like I barely missed a meeting over the past year. So what they say is you can deal with anything as long as you're spiritually fit. Apparently, I am spiritually fit.
There you go.
That's because you're in a Bible Belt.
Which really means
Yeah,
you
sure.
don't turn to alcohol for your answers.
That is correct. That is.
That's what
that
they're
is
really
correct.
trying to say.
I operate on rigorous honesty and rigorous acceptance,
There you go.
and shit is easy.
How much of it is building the habit as well, right? So like,
Meaning,
I did a diet last year and I lost a bit of weight.
Mhm.
And for me, it was all about like getting in the right habit. Like,
Yeah.
it's- like food is
Your
the
routine
closest thing I
and-
have to an
yeah.
addiction, right?
Right.
I love food. I eat it too much, right?
yeah.
So when I got into a good habit of like not eating too much, that was like what did it for me? Just the routine of like being disciplined.
The routine of not having it and then getting through the initial, like, I mean, I was horribly physically addicted. Like, I had fucking, well, and that's why I was, like, the reason that I was drinking as much as I was is because, like, if I didn't, I would get the shakes. And you can't be a good carpenter if you're shaking. So, you know, something's got to give. And it was, I mean, you know,
You just
keep
thought you were
drinking.
hungry?
Yeah, it's a physical thing.
Yeah. And then, anyway, so, you know, once you get through the initial,
DTs.
and then eventually the initial craving, you know, it gets easier, but like around, and like the, what's it called? The recidivity, yeah, whatever the
Recidivism?
rate is, 66.6 or 66.9% within the first 90 days. And it's like, so if you get through
Goes
that,
That's like the boundary. That's
Yeah.
like the goalpost for.
but as far as routine, that's why I kept doing AA.
Yeah.
Right, you know, like you do
Yeah.
it and you keep doing it, and then it's just like that's part of my life, and then, you know, here we are.
Right.
Life is much better.
Yeah.
I will say the only thing that I did miss is I love being able to just like taste everything, just to try, like oh,
yeah.
what does that thing taste like?
Right,
What does that
right.
taste like? What does that taste like? That's the only thing that I miss.
Yeah.
But I
Which
mean,
is
that's
probably
like
more-
whatever. Because I've probably tried something similar to anything at this point. That's
Especially
You
not
probably
in my
know
life.
pretty
Here.
much what everything tastes like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all,
you can describe it like I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because especially if you've already tasted most of the stuff that's here.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
feel like with a
forgetting.
diet too, you don't miss it after a certain point. It's like it's not even about the desire for it.
Yeah.
It's just like you're kind of past it.
Past
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and like that, you can keep yourself past it as long as you, like, one of the first tenets is like you stay sober for today. And it's like, so if like whatever the thing is that you just don't do it for that day, you have your daily reprieve, and so that's part of the habit.
Past
I
the
had
short term, like
Yeah.
yeah, no, but I had a different point, but I lost it. Sorry. It happens. It happens. But yeah.
I found like a lot of stuff is like we make we have short term happiness for long term pain instead of the other way around, right?
Yeah.
Like financially, or,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
in what we take into our bodies, like just our daily decisions, right?
Yep.
That it's just our nature to do things we want to because we can,
Because we can.
right? Without worrying about the long term consequences, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So if you can get out of that mentality and be like, well, this isn't a good long term choice. A lot of those things can go
It
away,
is
right?
right.
But
It
that's
can
the
open.
hardest
It can.
part, is
It can
getting out of
open.
that mentality.
Yeah. I mean, people spend money like crazy on stupid stuff.
Right.
I've
Right.
done that in the past, right?
Yeah.
But then once you get past that, like a financial thing, right? Oh, well, why am I gonna spend money on that? It's stupid, right?
Right. Well, it's how you look at it. Like,
That's instant gratification. That's
yeah,
definitely-
yeah. Or like my mother and my sisters are like, well, I deserve this. I work. I deserve this. It's
Oh,
like, that's,
I gotcha.
That's the wrong
Yeah.
mentality.
Yeah, that's the wrong mentality.
Right.
The world owes me.
Yeah,
Shutting
exactly.
off the live stream,
exactly.
folks. Thank you.